Kikariki!
Wow. Hi.
Hello.
Kikariki, welcome everybody!
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yay! Welcome to Unbelievably Believable!
Wow.
You know what's unbelievable?
What?
We started on time. The power of professional studio.
Yes!
Yeah.
We are in the studio today.
Thank you, staff, for having
Thank
us.
you,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There's 5 microphones, 5 cameras. Well, there's one PC that I'm controlling, but besides that, everything is 5 times.
And 10 legs.
Yeah, so I wanted to do a little off-collab, to do something like a game show with you girls. And now this is maybe inspired by an already existing show. But I would say
British.
no.
British show.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be good at that. She probably was a guest at that show before.
She was in disguise.
Well, to explain a little bit what it is for the people who don't know what this is inspired by, because I'm not gonna mention it. Well, so everybody prepared either 1 truth and 2 lies, or 2 truths and 1 lie, because I didn't want everybody to have the same amount, because then you could maybe guess which one is what. So we don't know that. Except, well, I kind of know who prepared 2, but I'm not even sure if that's really. No,
She got an advantage.
I couldn't get around it, but it's still difficult because when I read those prompts, I was like, I really don't know which one of these is true, which one is false. So I hope everybody is good at gaslighting because that will be your job today.
So if you win today, are you actually winning, or is that a bad sign? Is a red flag? You win a red flag. A permanent red flag taped on your forehead.
Well, I would say what that would mean is also just that your stories are
good
unbelievably believable.
Oh, she said the thing. She said the thing.
Credits roll, please. I said the title of it.
Unbelievably believable.
Oh yeah.
my.
Oh yeah. Are you guys hearing the BGM? It actually should have been. Oh yeah, this is the right BGM. Okay, so we're kind of on a tight schedule. But don't worry, guys. This will not be just 1 hour. Well, we'll probably do 2 hours if everything goes well. So, who should start? I'm gonna start, I guess, from the left side.
Which left?
Which
My left,
one?
your left.
The screen left. I'm gonna start with Ina.
No.
And you will not know which one comes first. Okay.
Gotta
Okay.
explain like they're all true.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna do the opposite of poker face. I'm gonna be
The hint.
I'm gonna be
The right way to do this, by the way, is just like don't give out too much right away. Let them like pull it out of you like a
Let
string.
us interrogate
Yes.
you. Okay.
Okay. Ina, please read your prompt.
I once sprayed water on a classmate's face when I had my mouth full of water.
Naruhodo. All right.
I kind of believe that, though.
Was it out of surprise or was it because you wanted to spray water on her face?
Or did they tell you something funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere along that line.
No, you
Which
must
one?
answer the question.
Which one?
What did they say?
What was the joke? They said hi. What were they wearing? I don't
How
remember.
many questions can we ask each?
Oh no, and as many
it
as,
just
many as you want.
Were you laughing at how they looked? Did they have a funny nose?
No, they had a very normal nose.
So
Wait.
what was so funny about it?
Yeah.
It was the situation.
What was
right?
the situation?
So, back in class, like you always have to like interrupt the entire class to go like get a drink or go to the bathroom.
Oh.
And so I didn't like standing out in class by doing that. So
You didn't want to stand out?
yeah, so during recess, like I went to get some water from the fountain. I had a mouthful of water from there, and the bell rang. So I was like rushing back to my classroom.
Oh.
And then just as I entered the doorway,
Oh.
one of my classmates stepped in the doorway
Oh.
and said, "Hi." And I
So it
just
was
went,
comedic timing.
yeah, somewhat like that.
So
Yeah.
out of
just didn't
surprise? Out of
It's a
surprise?
I don't know why it feels like their way of saying like,
You're like
high, like their
Kirby.
tone or something.
Huh?
You're holding
Yeah.
the water in your mouth, though.
I didn't turn any like.
Why didn't you
I
swallow
didn't
it?
Yeah.
switch like.
Why were you
Kirby
holding the
did,
water
though.
in your mouth for so long?
Good question,
Because
Gura.
because the bell rang and I had to run back to the classroom.
Couldn't
Wouldn't
you
you just
just
swallow it real quick?
swallow it?
dude.
Bro, your saliva's mixing with the water, and now it's gonna be all nasty. and
I don't
slimy.
know. I was a kid. I didn't remember my logic. We do some weird things when we were a kid.
Sas? Oh, detective, what questions could you have to,
I feel like
Catcher.
all grounds have been covered. I mean,
Really?
yeah, like, why didn't you drink the water? How long was the walk back to class? I mean, you would have already drank it at that point. I feel.
Yeah.
I believe the fountain was like pretty close-ish, but then like it wasn't like super far where I could like run and drink at the same time.
What was your
It
friend's
just-
reaction?
Yeah.
I just remember them just being stunned and be like, "Oh."
What
But
do you
that's where my memory cuts off. I
That's-
think I like try to like kind of hide that from my memory like back in the day because it was kind of traumatic. I was like, I'm so
I
sorry.
mean, kid brains are mushy inside, so I guess
yeah,
it
just
makes
remember,
sense
it's like if like your memory is like a film
Oh,
and it's like all
Oh.
playing.
okay.
It's just like
But
the
also-
scratch cuts right there.
Which school year was that?
I believe it was when I was in grade 3.
Is that junior?
That's
It's
pretty
elementary
young.
school.
That's
Like
babby.
elementary school, grade
Elementary
3.
school.
Yeah.
Elementary. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, after second grade.
Yeah.
After like before 4th.
Naruhodo. Okay. Well, if you girls are already ready, if you already made up your minds, or does anybody have a question left?
No, that's
No?
pretty young.
Okay. Then, starting from Ame, tell me, is it true or false? What do you think?
False.
Okay. Gemma writing that down.
Thanks, Gemma.
Calli,
Hi.
Calli, what do you think?
False.
False? I
don't believe it.
think it's false too. Good on you.
True.
Ooh, curveball.
Well, you would do that too, like on the spot. Like you're just like, oh my god, I have to rush back. So your
It's believable.
kid brain, like
I can see
know.
baby Ina doing that.
Yeah.
I can.
Naruhodo.
Maybe I'm gullible.
Well, it's we're not believing it, but what if it is just unbelievably believable?
exactly.
Wow.
You need a soundboard with a clap.
Unbelievable.
the thing.
Laugh.
We have made up our mind. All right,
Okay.
all right. Okay. Thank you for the first prompt. Then we will go on to the next one. Next is Gura. So,
What story?
tell us a story, Gura. Ta-dan. Please read.
I cut. Well, where's the rest of it? Oh, I cut a skirt shorter and shorter until it became a belt because it had holes. It continuously was getting holes,
Uh-huh.
so I cut it shorter and
Where's it getting
shorter.
holes from?
Wear and tear?
What?
Where in
One time I was in the grocery store and it caught on the like wire baskets that hold the bread.
Oh.
Mr. really loved that skirt.
Yes.
What kind of skirt was it? What did it look like?
It was pink and it was like corduroy pink and it was rather long and it was like a hem at the very bottom to make it wavy, flowy.
I told you guys she's girly.
But I had to hear it.
She's girly.
She does look really
met her, she
comfy
was
clothes,
girly.
you know.
I was wearing pink when I first met you.
Yeah, she was wearing pink.
And she has like the cutest hats. I love your
Oh,
hats.
we have matching hats too, though, sort of.
I
So-
got this cute.
When you cut the skirt, did you also like sew
Hem it?
the hem? Yeah, did you do that?
Yes.
Oh?
I rolled it under and hemmed it. I didn't leave a raw edge.
By
How
hand?
old were you?
How old was I? I was probably. Can I say that? Can we say?
Or what
I
grade
was-
were you in?
I was 9,010 to 9,013.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, I have
you
a
do it?
question.
Oh.
What would you rate your sewing skills
Mm.
from 1 to
God.
10? 1 being bad, 10 being excellent.
2
A 2.
is really bad.
Oh. Why didn't you get like your mom to help you then if it was really bad?
Because she said this is something that you should learn when you're older, so you can fix your clothing on your own, which is true.
Why didn't you just buy a new skirt?
I didn't have money to buy on my own.
Okay,
Plus, it's like
understandable.
when you're young and you have a favorite article of
That's
something,
true.
you're gonna wear it until it literally is falling apart or
What was the original
turned
length?
into a belt. It was long. It was long. It, like,
How long?
could possibly drag on the floor if you weren't wearing like a
So
What was the shortest that you wore it?
that
as
one's
a
tested,
skirt?
yeah.
as a skirt.
Yeah, as a skirt.
At what stage
just
does
wanna
a skirt
know.
become a belt?
know.
You know the finger test.
Yeah.
The finger test. When you okay, I don't know if everybody else knows, but the finger test is when you put your hands down,
Oh.
and if the skirt has to go past your fingertips. Right.
Yeah.
It no longer went past my fingertips. It was up quite a few inches. I didn't wear it to like school or anything,
Yeah, that's fine. That sounds fine. But it just, I don't know. But there's like you said one instance of how it got holes. But how can you continuously get so many holes? I've never gotten like a hole. Okay, maybe once in my clothes after wearing it a million times. What is another instance that made it get another hole?
When you squat down the wrong way.
But it's a skirt.
Yes.
It's not pants.
But she said it's like a long skirt, so it's kind of like a pencil
The hem's
skirt.
kind of.
And it's corduroy,
funky.
which is a pretty stiff fabric.
I wouldn't
guess
think
it
that
could rip.
squatting. No.
But then you have to see like she was like 9,010, 9,013. So like I could totally see you like tripping and like also like getting holes by that. Being clumsy.
Bad stitching.
Short pink skirt.
Why didn't you just buy a new one?
Because I was a kid and I loved it. I didn't want to humiliate
How
it.
dirty
like a
was it when
favorite-
it
yeah,
became
it's
a belt?
true.
Was it
I
nasty or
washed
ratty,
it.
disgusting?
No.
How worn down was it? Oh, it's like fabric does get worn down a little, right?
Oh, I have a question.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
How old were you when you first got it?
10? 9,010?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
9,010.
So
Was
for
it
3
stinky?
years?
Yep.
Was it real stinky?
No! It meant the laundry detergent. Somewhat
You
frequently.
needed a hole for your tail, huh?
Oh yeah, that could have been it. My tail hole.
If you got it at
It's like having 3 legs.
if you got it at 9,010, then I would say you were probably still growing.
Yeah,
Possibly.
exactly.
Well,
Weren't you growing out of the skirt then?
I could have been. Could have been.
So, are you sure it still fits at 9,013?
You don't have clothes that used to fit you as a kid?
Nah, nothing I wore at 9,010 or whatever.
Only 3
the
years,
equivalent
though.
is.
I guess 3 years. I mean, I still have clothes from like 10 years ago. I still wear.
I say I don't think 3 years is necessarily.
yeah.
Unless puberty really hits you like boom.
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
Guess
Which?
it depends. So you say you wore it, you cut it until it was as long as, the fingertipsy thingy. Oh, but that doesn't really fit the description. You said it became a belt.
Yeah.
You said it became a belt. That's not a belt at all. Look at my skirt.
I was
my
gonna say,
default
well, your skirt, I guess,
That is a belt.
very much so a belt.
It's basically a belt with like the little spats inside. That's like your real clothing, and then you got the orange belt.
Yeah,
Covering
exactly. Exactly. Well,
Anyways,
have you made up our minds?
I think I did.
I really don't know.
Okay.
No.
Well, we will have to know. So please give me your impression, Ame.
Can I go last?
Okay. What about Calli?
I think it's true.
Okay. Ina?
I think it's true. I feel like Gura's the type to like really keep things like dear to her.
Yeah.
You know?
Sentimental.
Yeah, she'll like keep
Yes, like that paper bag that you're still going to get back, Steph.
Okay.
they're getting them back no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Ame?
I say false.
Okay.
Ta-dum.
I'm saying false too.
Oh, it's a split 2-2.
50-50.
I've seen
see.
skirts as short as belts before, so that seemed like she was caught in a lie there. Okay. Well, I think that has been noted down.
Calli say?
Huh?
Yeah.
I
Calli
said
said,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's true.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's very Gura core to me.
Okay. Let me just
I
check.
totally see her getting like scissors and
Okay.
You should have seen what I did to my old toys.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How many surgeries?
Dr. Gura!
Do you still
Oh God,
have?
it's like Sid from Toy Story.
Do you
Yeah.
still have toys from
No.
your childhood?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like what?
I had like a cat. He was like a alley cat toy,
Oh.
and he got a hole. I don't know if he got a hole or if I cut it purposely so that I could sew him back up.
Oh, many
But it's in
holes.
lime green.
There's many holes in your story, aren't there?
Many holes in it.
Wow.
See, chat? they do like jokes and puns.
That just sounded kind of unbelievably believable. But okay.
Oh, she said the
Said the
thing.
name.
Okay, we will go on with one of my
turn,
prompts.
Oh.
Okay, reset and start. Taran! When living in Japan, I befriended someone
True.
only to hang with their cat.
She might be faking this.
True.
She knows we know that she loves cats. Well, all right, what was your
That's
name?
true. This is
okay,
like-
that's bad.
First psychology.
Where'd you meet him?
At work, when I had a side job, while it was not the working holiday time where I was living in Japan, it was before that. So I had a little side job, and she was working there.
What type of cat was it?
It was a Maine Coon.
It was Maine Coon?
Did
What
she show you
color?
pictures?
She actually had a picture of the cat on her work desk.
Was it a male or a female cat?
What kind of work was it?
I think it was a female cat. The work, I think I shouldn't be saying
that's
that. But yeah, so I saw the picture. And then
What color
I was like-
eyes did the cat have?
I think it was yellow.
Maine Coons can't have yellow eyes. It's a lie. I'm joking.
Pretty sure they
But did you become friends with her in the end?
Well, I mean, fake friends, I guess, because the goal was mostly
to
to get close to the cat. But like, I mean, I first tried
pussycat.
to become friends, like, well, really because I knew she had a cat. But I guess she was nice, so
Why wouldn't you want to become real friends with her?
Yeah.
Then you can see the
You're
cat
so
all the
friendly.
time.
You always want to be friends with
because
everyone.
she wasn't that interesting as a person.
The only interesting thing was
I
the cat.
can say that now because I don't think she's watching, but yeah. So, like,
How many toes did the cat have?
Was the tail really fluffy?
Oh, no, there's like 6-toed cats. There's like
very
polydactyl.
fluffy. Maine Coon cat's very big, very fluffy.
What color was the cat?
It was like brownish with, I guess some dark brown with black a little bit.
Did it chirp and
classic
trill a lot?
brown.
Yes.
What did the meow sound like?
Okay, I don't remember
Some
that
Maine
well.
Coons have a very distinct meow.
I don't think she meowed a lot. She was more of a quiet cat.
Okay. Yeah.
Does she know tricks?
No.
Maine Coons aren't quiet.
I mean,
it's a lie.
I didn't see any tricks at least. I don't know. I don't normally teach my cats tricks either. I don't think people teach their cats tricks.
My cat used to know tricks. My older cat.
Yeah.
You know, some cats know tricks.
Well, yeah,
Like
I've
pressing
seen,
the
yeah.
I'm hungry button. Feed me.
Do they really know what they're doing?
What was your favorite game to play with the cat?
Yeah.
We're not. I'm not really the type of person to even play games with my own cat.
I had a question. Like, what is your logic behind friending someone, like, just to see their cat? Like, you were planning to just go to their house and, like, hang out at their house? Or,
My logic or my tactic?
yeah, like you were planning to go to their house, hopefully, right? To
In
just-
the end, yeah. Well, we first like went to karaoke, and I didn't go to her place at that point. I was just like warming up to each other, getting to know each other. And then at the second meeting, I already went to her place because we wanted to watch anime.
What anime did you watch?
We watched Working. Do you know Working?
Yamada.
Yeah, Mada. Yeah, I don't know which season, but there
Probably
were.
the first, I'm guessing.
I don't know anymore because I think there was 3 seasons.
Was there? I thought there was 2.
No, because with every season there was another exclamation
Oh, yeah,
mark.
yeah, because the 3 was like a different kind of story. I remember now. It had a different title. Because
It's been
first
too
one was
long.
1 exclamation, second was 2 exclamation. Third one had like a different title, kind of.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So the cat was yellow eyes with brown and black fur. Did you notice anything else like specific about the cat?
It was cute.
Did the cat like you?
Yeah, did the cat like you?
Not that much. I feel like I can't get adult cats to like me much. Unless I spend a lot of time with them. And I didn't get to spend that much time with
Did
the
you
cat.
bring this friend a gift when you first went to their house?
No.
No? That's unusual because you always bring gifts to everybody.
Was it a Japanese friend?
Yes.
Oh.
Did they speak any English?
No. Well, I spoke Japanese already, so.
She always gives gifts. She's even given me gifts when she first got here. You gave me a gift last
That's
time.
true.
You always
she
give
does.
gifts,
She's a
especially if
gift
it's a
giver.
cat. You would have brought
You
something
even
for the
gave me a
cat.
gift like last like the last.
You gave me
trip.
something recently. You
It's a
gave me
cat.
sweets.
Yeah, but I think this is kind of something I started doing in the past, like,
Okay.
since I joined
Understandable.
HoloLive, I think. Because I don't think I was a big gift giver before that. Because I had less money, too. I was very broke. And I really don't think that I've been doing that for a long time. I guess I've been, like, bringing souvenirs for all the Japanese members and so on, too. But just because I want, I want to leave a good impression for them. But it was quite expensive to get presents for all the Japanese members for every single one that I met. So
Yeah.
I don't think I could have done that in the past.
All right, cat question.
Maybe
How
I
many
should
times
have.
did you hang out with a cat?
Ooh.
2 times.
Times.
Yeah, because I quit the job pretty fast after that.
And you didn't stay friends after that.
No. I'm like,
That's believable.
I don't really, I don't know. I'm actually surprised, but I guess it's because, I'm still doing this job, so I'm still staying in touch with everybody. I don't know, like, once you're done with some, like, part of your life and you move on to the next one, often you just, like, lose
Yeah, that
contact,
does true.
which is
Okay, so
sad.
you said you hung
People
out.
drift. Yeah.
You hung out with the cats twice,
Uh-huh.
and you went there the first time to watch anime. What was the second time? What you guys
we
do?
continued watching working.
So there's only a little bit of time between the 2 times you met the cat.
Yeah, it was pretty close to each other.
Did she live in an apartment?
Yeah.
Was it
small.
nice? Was it cute inside?
It was, I guess, as girly as you can make it, but it's like a typical one-room mansion
Okay.
in Japan.
And the
Smaller
show,
than ours.
the show was good.
Yes.
Very
It's one of
good.
my favorites.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
we really have to cut now.
Yeah, okay.
And the cat's
Time.
eyes.
Yes.
The cat's eyes were green. You said right.
Yellow.
Darn.
Okay.
You can't get me there.
Right.
Okay. So, let's get some answers. Ame, what do you think?
True.
Calli, what do you think?
False.
Oh.
Excuse me. Gura, what do you think?
I have to say true. The only thing that's weird is the gift thing, because I think regardless you would have made a massive effort to give something, because that's just how you are. But I'm gonna say true.
Okay. I feel happy that you have that impression for me with the gifts, because I guess it makes me seem like what do you call that?
Sweet.
Wow, yasashi.
Yasashi.
I say true.
What about you?
I'm gonna say true because I know how much you miss your cats.
Yeah.
You said
Yes.
the friend was in Japan, right? So you probably haven't like seen your cats in like a while.
I didn't really ask like a time frame, like if you even had.
Oh,
your
that's
cats
true.
at that point.
At
Oh,
that
I
point-
should have asked.
At that point, I only had a family cat.
But still, you had a family cat, so you
Yeah.
missed the cat. So I would understand if you want to,
Yeah.
pet
Okay.
cat.
So, I think that was written down by Jenmo. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Now,
Thank you.
Deadbeats, for
Uh-huh.
every story that I say, I want you to say, oh, I remember hearing that.
Hey.
Well, generally, I wrote it already in the pinned comment, but guys, if you in the chat know something is true for a fact, or you know for a fact it's wrong for some reason, please don't like write it as that in the chat. You can like guess along, but don't don't ruin it. Okay, reset. And
All right.
Calli's first
All
prompt.
right.
The don't.
Ta-da! Please read it.
All right. So I played drums in a contest with no experience and saved the song single-handedly.
What kind of
I don't know about that.
contest was
It
it?
was a battle of the bands at a summer camp.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I watched you play Groove Coaster.
All right. Now,
don't know
listen.
That was
It was still bad. No. Don't get me wrong. The song was still bad. But if we didn't have drums, it would have been worse.
Which song was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
was
an
it a cover?
original song that we made up.
You
Okay.
made up?
Yeah, we had one rehearsal for it, and it went something like da 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 da, da 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 da, and that was literally it. And we wrote lyrics during our one rehearsal, and I was supposed to sing it, but I said, guys, this sounds like ass without drums because there's no rhythm.
Oh. Hey, what were the other
Okay.
instruments?
There was a violin.
Violin?
My friend's a
Drums
violinist.
and violin?
She wanted to join in. She's a violinist, and she was like, "Well, I can play the violin. Maybe we could do that." So there was a violinist, and then there was a bass guitarist who played a little bit of bass. There was a male singer, and then there was me on the drums.
Well, what were you originally supposed to be? Because you said the song originally didn't have drums.
yeah, I was supposed to be the female singer. A guy singer and a female singer. Yeah.
But if there were originally not supposed to be drums in that song anyway, then why was there a drum set?
Because they just had one there. They had one prepared for anyone in the back of the bands that wanted to go and do their thing.
Did this
Because-
drum set have a cowbell attached to it?
No, no cowbell.
That is a
Did you
Not
fake drum kit.
So did
Always
you,
have a cowbell.
did you guys end up winning?
No, absolutely not. There was a voting system. There were only 2 other bands that entered, so it was us and 2 other bands, and the other bands were really good. Like they were
Hey.
legitimate bands.
You got third.
How did you save the song single-handedly though? If you still lost.
Yeah.
Because everyone came up to me afterward and said, "Thank God you were there."
Yeah.
Do your shoulders hurt, dude? You carried that song.
Who were the other like people in the band? Like, did you were friends or what?
Yeah, I had a female friend who played the violin. I kind of lost touch with her a little while ago, but she was really cool. She like got me into the DeviantArt thing.
Oh.
The furry commissions.
Yeah.
For so nice.
Back in the day. Yeah, and then there was a guy. He was the singer, the male singer.
Calli,
We
Calli,
called him Sushi Man.
Just one thing. You do understand that in case this is true, you do want to make us think it's a lie. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Or no, you know, she might be throwing us off, making
Yeah,
it seem
right.
like everything is true, so we
It
can't
sounds
guess.
so believable. Also with her gestures, it sounds like she's telling the truth.
Okay, like, when was it? Like, how old were you? Like, how many
school.
death years?
High school.
High school.
Death High School.
Death high school.
Reaper High
Okay.
School.
And
Reaper
you-
high school.
You have no experience with drums otherwise. This was
No.
the first time you ever sat down.
I just know what a rhythm is. Maybe I'm not the best at groove coaster, but I at least know how to go boom, butts, boom, butts.
The mamadetas.
That's
Yeah.
all you did?
How are your
Yeah.
calf muscles?
They're all right.
How does it work? How do you do the thing? Explain to us how you play a drum.
Hold 2
Can you do a
drumsticks.
paradiddle?
Boom, butts, boom, butts. What is that? What is a paradiddle?
Okay.
You
Paradiddle.
s- I just
Yeah, what
okay.
is
So
a
2 regular
Paradiddle
drums in
mamadera.
front of me. Take a drumstick. Go boom, boom, tss, and then hit the cymbal.
Was it a crash cymbal?
No.
Okay.
Boom, butts, boom, butts.
I was in the crowd. I remember that. I doubt that. Okay.
You remember Sushi Man, Chad? Do you remember Sushi Man?
Any more questions, girls?
This is tricky. I'm trying
This
to think
is
of some, but it's like
tricky.
She's so excited telling the story.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels true.
I mean, even the deadbeats are saying it's true.
I mean,
told
you told
them
them to
that.
say
They
that.
wouldn't lie to us.
Don't trust them.
Right, deadbeat?
And what happened? So you signed up to be like a band there, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards, did you continue being a band?
No. It was just because we were friends and wanted to be in
What
a
was the
battle.
prize?
Yes, good
What was the
question.
prize for first place?
No prize.
It was just like
Just glory.
So you dedicated your time to this with no
Yeah.
prize, no
Yeah, it was a
nothing?
fun little summer camp. I mean, it was like one of those school summer camps.
Was it
Not
a-
like a
oh.
camp in the woods.
Was it like a Bible camp?
No. Like all the schools in the district went to this like they like chose like
Oh my god, it was Camp Rock. Oh my god!
Is she just stealing a story from Camp Rock?
No.
Oh, did you? Wait, what? Were the Jonas Brothers there too?
Yes, actually.
Oh my
Joe
god,
Cruz,
can't
yeah.
believe
The band we lost to. That's
Hmm.
my drummer story.
Okay. Should we vote?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Let's start from Ina.
Gonna say this is false.
Oh.
My gut feeling is somehow telling me the story might be a little different from what actually happened. I don't know what, but it's just the taco senses.
Okay.
I might be wrong. It might be off today, but you
Okay.
know,
Uh,
I'll see.
false then. Okay. Gura.
I'll say true.
The look she gave me.
No, because I know you have the personality of like, fuck it, yeah, let's do it. Give me the drumsticks, I'll do
But what
it.
if like she was on something different, and she's telling a story about something else that happened,
I
or
don't know.
changing things up?
That's not allowed.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna
isn't that
say.
kind of not allowed.
I mean,
was gonna say.
yeah. If it was a true story, you're supposed to tell the true story.
I mean, what if it's
Like,
false? I'm
if
saying.
I turned around and was like, I actually was the violinist, that would be stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So you good at saying true?
I'll say true.
Okay.
I'll see.
I say true. Because you didn't actually win anyway. So.
Right, if it was a lie, she'd been like, we won first place, and everybody clapped. It was amazing.
Okay, now that's like movie, plot.
I guess
But
so.
then would it be believably unbelievable?
Exactly. Ooh.
Okay, I'll go with true. Ame?
False.
Why?
Why?
What makes you think false?
I don't know. It's weird that there's no prize. If it's, it's kind of weird that there's no prize.
True. Also true. No, that's true.
I guess if it's like a summer camp, they usually
if it
have
was like a school.
smaller prizes like
Incentive.
You win a gold sticker star.
Yeah.
She said just the glory.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of cheap, but
If it's kids, like school kids, I
yeah.
can see it.
they just want to prove
Even
their
then, it'd be
skills.
like
Well, usually, like-
$25 gift card.
Yeah, like Battle of the Bands, usually they have like, first prize gets, extra like snacks or something. Even like the smallest
Maybe
things.
it wasn't in the budget.
Calli's making funny faces now. Okay.
Shouldn't say.
Okay.
All
Voting has
right.
concluded. We will go with the first Ame story.
Okay.
When I read all those prompts, I honestly was like, what the fuck?
Even by just hearing, stories that Ame tells of like her childhood and
Yeah.
stuff, it's like some of them are unbelievable already.
Weddings.
So
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Okay, first Ame prompt. Please read it.
I almost got struck by lightning when my foot got stuck in a pool.
How did your foot get stuck in
Yeah,
the pool?
explain.
Right.
Please.
Well, I used to live really close to a community pool, and they let me when I asked my family, I was like, "Can I go swimming? It's really hot." So I went swimming in the pool. I mean, it's like right next to the house, so it wasn't that far away, but I wasn't really being supervised. And so in the pool, you know how there's like a metal ladder sometimes, like some
Yeah.
pools have that. I was like swimming. I was doing like flips around the metal ladder under the water, like swimming through it, and then because as a kid you're like
Swimming
pretty small.
through? But isn't it like really close to
No.
the wall?
It wasn't that close to the wall.
Oh, okay.
And then it started to rain, and then it started to pour, and my foot ended up getting stuck, because it is pretty small, but I would try to squeeze through, and so yeah, it started to rain, and there was lightning that struck really, really close by.
Holy shit.
And I don't know if you guys have ever felt lightning super close.
Yeah.
Like you can feel the electricity in the air.
You kind of feel like your hair all standing
yeah.
up and stuff.
Wow, all of you have experienced that.
Yeah.
Scary.
I haven't experienced it, but I've read about it. Yeah, your hair stands up and you can smell it. and
Yeah,
it's
it feels like
What-
goosebumps kind of.
What time were you swimming at this pool?
I think it was towards the afternoon probably.
Okay, and was there no lifeguard on duty then?
No, the community pools didn't have lifeguards.
Were you the only one there? The only one?
I was the only one there, yeah.
Did nobody help you?
No, I was the only one there.
How did you get stuck?
Wouldn't that also be like a legal issue? Like if you have a public place of swimming for a community, you would think that there would be somebody there watching, especially if there's
I
children.
mean, it was like a apartment complex sort of thing, and
Apartments
don't-
always have. They always
they
have.
don't.
No?
I've lived at many apartment complexes. I have never seen a lifeguard at any of them.
Never lived in an apartment with the pool.
Yeah. I don't think
Your
they
own risk.
necessarily come with lifeguards. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
cameras or locks on the doors or anything to keep.
I don't
Kids
think they had
out?
cameras. They might have had cameras back then, but usually pools they lock after a certain time, and then
Or if bad weather's coming, or maybe I'm thinking of hotels, maybe.
no.
Was it on the ground or on the roof or so?
No, it was on the ground.
Above ground pool or below ground?
Wait, what is? Oh, it's below ground, I guess. Yeah, it dips into the ground.
Okay. Was it raining?
Indoor pool?
Yeah, it was raining. It
Why were you
started
swimming
raining.
when it was raining?
It started raining because it was cloudy that day, but it was it was hot anyways. But then
You
it started
decided, let's
to
go
rain.
for a swim.
Were you scared?
I was scared. Well, I wasn't scared at first because I was just oh, I'm doing flips, in the thingy, and it's normal because I go swimming a lot as a kid.
Oh.
But then when there's thunder or lightning, that's really scary. Yeah.
How long was the whole weather thingy?
How long was it? Well, I don't know, because then I went back inside after I was able to get my foot unstuck, thankfully. And so I don't remember how long it lasted.
Did you tell your family what happened?
No, because then they won't let you go back out again.
How deep was the water?
How deep was the water? I think pools like go maximum like 7 feet or something.
No,
so-
like when your foot got stuck. Like
it was at
around
the
there.
deep end.
That's
It was
the
at
deep end.
Yeah, you're not supposed
You
to
were
go.
trying to climb out?
Was I trying to climb out?
Yeah.
When I got stuck? No.
Yeah?
I was just, I think I got nervous. I was like looking around, and for some reason my foot like slipped in a really skinny part of the bar, like towards the bottom. And it got wedged there.
Okay. Do we
How
have...
did you not drown first?
How
That's
long were you
true.
holding your breath underwater?
Huh?
How long were you holding your breath?
I could hold my breath for a good amount of time.
Were you under the water, fully submerged if it was the deep end?
No, not fully submerged.
Okay.
But the ladders don't go all the way down to the deep
Yeah.
end. They're pretty.
I have
far
a real
towards the top.
question. What swimsuit were you wearing?
What's this?
First question, how old were you?
Yeah, that's the first question.
That's true. That's true. It's a good question. I was like around 10, I think. like
Okay.
around- yeah.
Question
So
rejected.
never mind.
Question rejected, Kiwawa.
No, swimsuit. What color was it?
I used to wear like a hot pink swimsuit, I think.
Hot pink.
Yeah.
Aw, cute.
'Cause, you know, I didn't buy my own clothes.
Was
That's
it?
true.
Just gave it
Was
to
it
me.
a one piece or two piece?
One piece?
Okay.
Okay.
I believe the part about the swimsuit. I don't think I believe the rest of the story.
No?
I don't know. Like usually,
Okay. Let's vote then.
do the deep end of the pools usually have a ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
yeah,
do.
they do.
Okay.
Really?
So Calli's going for
I'm
false.
gonna say nah. I'm gonna
Okay.
call you out on this one, detective.
Okay, alright, alright. We'll see.
Ina goes for.
I'm gonna say true.
True.
Because I just feel like from the previous,
Mm.
like Zatsudan stories that she's told,
Hmm.
like the amount of times she like gotten away with like her life, I feel like this is kind of believable. Like
Yeah.
almost hit by lightning. Yeah, I believe that.
Okay. Gura.
I don't know. There's just something about it. Like there's not enough to it or something. Something not like it's almost too believable. Like it's so it's I don't want to say it's mundane, but it's almost
Ah.
like too.
It's unbelievably
Or maybe.
Too believable.
Wait, what did everybody else say?
I said true.
Yeah, but true and false.
Was it false?
Meeny, meeny, miny. I have no idea. I'm gonna say false.
Okay. I will say. True. True. Okay.
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 Oh, we're usually like split half.
Yeah.
We're keeping it.
It's so
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if the way you win is just by saying false every time?
Yes.
It's like when you guess in a multiple quiz test and you
Yeah.
all go for like C, and then
Yeah.
you realize there's only 2 options for all the questions.
So do
You
we
mark down
say?
C.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. We're gonna tell all the stories first.
Okay.
Okay. This is now I guess round 2 because everybody told the story once, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's gaslight even more then.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Ina's second story. Ta-da! Please read.
I borrowed and renewed a single book from the library for over a year.
I believe that.
False.
Just right away.
Which book? Which
You
book?
wouldn't
It was-
remember
it
to
was-
return it.
Huh?
You wouldn't have remembered to return it. You would have kept it until you were like, oh, I need to return that.
No, I used to go to the library a lot when I was in like junior high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
Wait,
I
which
lived
book?
really close to like the local library.
Mm.
And it was like one of those rare, well, back in the day it was pretty rare to have like the digital illustration like book, right? And that's like one of the first, I mean that's the book that I first saw Kuroboshi Papa's art in. I've talked about.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then like I want to keep like looking at the art inside it, right? Because it's really
Why
rare.
was that in your library?
Yeah, they have it. It's called like Japanese Comic Verse 2. I'm sure some people in chat will know. It's like it has like how like pro illustrators like their painting processes and stuff. I just like happened to find it like near all the mangas and stuff.
Was it a school library?
Oh.
No, it was a public library.
And so
Public library
what was
with
the name of
Japanese
the
art
book?
books?
No, but it's like translated to English because it's like localized for here.
Wow. All I had was
Yeah.
like Curious George books or stuff like that.
At the library
Monkey
I went
books.
to, they would have manga and like
Yeah, they have
some
like
Yeah,
Japanese
mine too,
media.
but it was a really tiny section and they wouldn't have something so specific.
no, they had it.
Live.
But would Ina ever lie about Kuroboshi Papa?
I
If
guess
she did,
so.
that'd be pretty
Never.
bad. Huh?
Never.
Yeah, but like it's like
no
I
one would
don't.
forgive
I
you
go
if
on
you
to
did
keep
that.
looking at because that's like around the time I really started digital drawing.
Cute.
Did you have to pay a fine?
No, because I could renew the book. Like before,
Oh.
if I return, I asked them to renew like my little borrowing like time.
Oh,
Yeah, you can renew like how much longer you can.
was there a charge anyway though? Like
No,
for
it's-
general, it was free.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's public library. As long as you have the library card, you can go and like it go beep and then.
Well,
when
does
you
the
say-
library card cost something?
I don't know, cause I was like still in like junior high or something, so my family all went to make a library card together.
Junior high, is that when she started digital drawing?
Yeah.
Is that when you really started? Has
I started
Kuroboshi
digital
been
drawing
working
in
that
junior.
long? Is that when Japanese Comicers Volume 2 came out?
I don't know when it came out, but yeah, the book itself already had like a bit of you can see that people have read it a couple times.
Okay, Ina, again.
Yeah.
This time for you.
Yeah.
If you're telling a true story, you're supposed to make us think it's a lie. Just say no. Just
What if you make all of them seem like they're super true?
just because you want us to think the wrong thing. Just say. Because it sounds very true right now.
Really?
Sounds like a
Wait.
lie.
Yeah, it sounds like
As
a
a
lie to me.
public library.
Uh-huh.
Do you have to? You said you paid to renew it.
No.
You didn't pay to renew it.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I think
God,
I
it's
don't
been a
know
while
if there's
since I
like a
went to one.
deposit for the library cards because I haven't gone to the library in a while, like recently.
I
so-
don't-
Did you just renew it
think
and not
so.
return it because you wanted to continuously read it over and over and over again, even though it was just illustrations? Or did you just forget it?
No, because it's like, no, I didn't forget it. If I forget it, I would get fined because, if I return it, they'll be like, oh, you're overdue. But if you renew it, you're allowed to, borrow it again for like,
Yeah, but
I
why
for-
did
I
why
forgot
did
how
you
many
not
long
just
time.
give it back? You wanted to keep it forever, or were you too
Yeah,
lazy?
I-
Why didn't you
'cause I
buy
was-
the book?
I was a kid. I didn't have money.
Junior high?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't really.
school.
No, she said that she was in high school.
No, junior high.
No, she said high
that-
school.
You said junior
I
high,
said
high
junior
school,
high.
didn't you?
Oh,
Junior
okay.
high, high school.
Maybe she's not lying.
What is junior high?
Maybe she's not lying.
So you just why did you keep it?
Because that was around the time I was really interested in digital
As
drawing.
a reference?
Huh?
As a reference, basically.
Yeah,
or
because it
inspiration?
showed like how they went step by step, like
How
in
to
the
draw
drawing
anime.
process. So I was like, figuring out how to do it myself, and I was just looking at the book all the time.
I've read that book actually.
Yeah.
What?
And that's not what is in the book.
Yes, it is.
I keep trying to trip her up and I can't do it.
Say, how many chapters is in it?
I don't remember how many people are in there though, because
How many pages?
I don't know the number of pages. it's like
How thick?
It's like not that thick actually. It's not
Okay.
around like this
I
thing.
read that book.
It's actually not that big. It's this thing.
Nice gaslighting, Callie.
It's not
You're
very
getting
good
it back
actually.
from the watch along stream, aren't you, Callie?
I sure
Getting
am.
doubt myself.
That's right.
Have we got what we need?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, Ame, what do you think?
False.
Okay.
I'm gonna say true.
True. I will say also true. Gura says.
You said Kuroboshi Papa was in this book.
Yeah, he was one of
It's
like
true.
several-
She would never lie about Kuroboshi
And
Papa.
if she did, she'd feel pretty bad.
She would feel
huh?
very bad.
No one would ever
Okay.
forgive her.
We have made our decisions. We're moving on to the second story from Guba.
Move a story.
Se no.
I don't remember my own
wrong
story.
one. Se no. Ta-dun.
I can tear an apple in half with just my bare hands.
Oh,
It's not actually that hard, I think.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of
Sheer
believable.
brawn.
Like if you press it at
Yeah.
a certain angle,
Press
you
the
can
point.
anyone can do it technically. But
Okay, but Gura's kind of weak. What? How do you?
Gura, what? How do you hold the
She's got
apple?
noodle arms.
How do you hold it? Yeah.
Okay, no.
It's false. She doesn't know.
Maybe she's trying.
Doesn't
If
know
you
what
twist, you can twist.
I'm sure you've seen a video on
shimmy
it.
and twist.
How many times have you done this?
In 12 times to feed myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to make it seem like it's like a
I-
ultimate layers of lies.
I've done it 12 times, 12 or 13
That's so
times.
specific.
Yeah, that's so specific.
Right.
This is reverse
You
psychology.
asked,
What if
you asked me, so I told you.
false?
I can see Gura completely like fumbling around with the apple and not being able to do it.
Something she can test her grip strength on.
Your arm.
Do we have an apple? Oh my god, they brought in an apple. I'm just kidding. They
I
didn't.
was so close to bringing one, but I didn't want to embarrass you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh.
I mean, I can. I'll do it after. I'll do it after the stream. I'll show you guys. We'll go to the grocery store. I'll show you.
What was the first time you like? How did that come to happen the first time?
Don't remember. I think I saw a Did You Know? And I was like, there's no way that can be true.
Oh.
You know, like life hacks that I learned that changed my life forever kind of thing.
Oh.
Life hacks? I
Yeah.
wouldn't really call breaking an apple life hack.
It's more like a party trick.
Yeah.
I guess it's a life
apple.
hack if you have no knife.
Exactly. And
It-
you
no,
don't
no.
wanna you don't wanna bite it because maybe
It's a life hack would be like a way to eat the apple without like leaving the core. You
Or
can
like
eat it.
smashing it on
It's
the ground.
biodegradable. You don't gotta worry about the
so many
core.
shitty life hacks that you can't even call a life hack, but they call it a life hack. So I do believe it might have been in the video.
Trendy.
Is there something that you do to prepare the apple? Like maybe use your fingernail to like
Bash
cut
it against the side of something.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you do?
You can. You could use like a corner of a table.
Does somebody here have an experience breaking an apple like that?
No.
I remember seeing a video on it though.
They're pretty easy to smash though.
I mean, if I were to have an apple and I want to eat it, I'll just eat it like without cutting it.
My teeth are
yeah, yeah.
sensitive though. If it's cold and then I don't want to like I don't know biting into a whole apple. It overwhelms my mouth. So I'd rather have it broken. So
Well, if this ends up being true after the stream, maybe we will really
We're
buy an
heading
apple.
to get an apple.
Yeah.
And you will prove us if your claim was
easy,
Yeah.
easy.
We'll have proof.
What do we do? Do we need more questions or?
I don't know. I feel like my mind's made up.
Yeah.
Have you ever showed the trick to somebody like in real life? Like a family
Do you have someone we can
member?
call who can say it?
Phone a friend.
Mom, is that you?
Like Gura.
I told my mom about it.
Oh,
And she was like, I don't believe you.
oh.
Which I don't know.
And you showed
I
her?
agree with you.
No.
You didn't show her?
I know. I mean, I told her it was possible. I was like, hey, did you know you can
Oh.
tear an apple apart? I guess.
She never made you prove it. No.
No.
Okay. Well, let's vote.
Ta-dun.
Ooh.
Wait. How old? Around like what age? Were you when you tried to do this?
If it was like one of those trendy videos,
okay.
it's probably fairly
Fairly recent. Okay.
Recent?
Like
well,
within the
whatever,
last 5
hashtag
years.
whatever the little shorts or whatever.
Within the last 5 years.
I don't know.
Yeah, she does
Probably.
watch a lot of those
What
on
do you
her
mean you
phone.
don't know?
Oh, my Instagram algorithm has been so good to me lately. That's where I found that Lord of the Rings meme. Was on
Huh? Which video?
Sodaman no stinky.
She sent me a Lord of the Rings meme last night. I was so proud and so happy.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good.
Okay.
All right.
Let's vote.
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
Yeah.
Calli thinks it's true. Ame thinks it's
False.
False. Ina thinks it's
False.
I want to see it.
You want to believe it's true.
I will say it's false until proven true.
That's such a thing that Gura would like.
With
be
these
like, "Guys,
muscles
this is
lie
so
to you."
cool, I wanna do this.
I feel like even when she if she were to prove it to us later on, she'll be like, if it didn't work, she'll like blame it on the apple.
You guys say that Gura's gaming grip ain't strong enough, but have you seen her play rhythm games?
Or
Those
no,
fingers are strong.
Not
I
even
white
her
knuckle
rhythm
like
games.
mad.
Her ring fit.
Ring fit. What's she weak in ring fit? I don't know.
She's
I think I have
powerful.
good
Powerful.
stamina, but
Well, okay, I made up my mind though. I say
Okay.
it's false.
okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, let me check up if everything's okay with Genma. Oh.
Gemma, you believe me, right? She's
Okay.
nodding. I can feel it.
Well, thank
I
you
think
for
she's
the
laughing. I can
story.
feel that.
Oh no.
She's chuckling.
Okay, next Kiwawa story.
You want one?
Ah.
Oh no, okay. Ta-dan! My family was robbed on my birthday because I thought it was my brother.
What?
What the fuck?
Story.
All right. Context? Do explain?
From where?
Well, like,
So you let the
what
intruder in?
happened? Like,
You let the intruder in?
I mean, I guess there's a way I could have maybe prevented it, but maybe I would have been attacked in that case.
What
what
was
were you
stolen?
doing when the events were unfolding?
I was sleeping. We were all sleeping. It was at night. The night. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it's on my birthday. The night of my birthday. My 15th birthday.
Oh.
And we were, my family, we were in a building. Everybody was sleeping at night.
Okay, what was stolen?
Money. I think only money. Because, yeah, my mom, like, checked in the morning. Like, so we woke up. I mean, we woke up in the morning, and I was the first one to wake up, I think. It was getting bright, and I saw even a cat passing through. And I was like, why is there a cat here? And then my mom came up, and we were like, that's when we realized, why are there clothes everywhere on the ground? And then my mom checked her, like, wherever the money would be. And there was no money left.
Why was there a cat? Was the cat from
Yeah, what?
outside?
Because the robber opened up the doors and kept
And
it
a stray
open.
cat just came in.
Yeah.
I think that she's pretending to not have her story straight. I think that this is maybe
No,
she's
it's true
pretending
though.
to be a bad liar.
Tell me more questions. Ask me more
All right.
questions.
So you thought it was your brother, so you saw this person. You weren't sleeping. You woke up to them.
I woke up several times in the night because I heard noises. And I thought it came from my brother because I heard like doors, like somebody trying to open a door. That's what my interpretation was. But I thought they weren't trying to open the entrance door. To me, it just sounded like my brother was probably trying to open the toilet door or whatever. He was stuck in the toilet in the night.
Did you hear footsteps?
No footsteps.
Were they heavy footsteps?
No footsteps at all. I
No
didn't hear
footsteps. So this person took their shoes off. They followed the European
They
law.
gotta be quiet in the night. They're trying to be quiet.
So this thief took their shoes off to tiptoe around the
Maybe he
house
had
and left them
shoes,
at
I
the
don't know.
door.
Where was your room relative to the front door?
So this was like a narrow, tall building, kind of like Japanese style, you know. And where my room was, I was not sleeping in my room. But my brother was sleeping in the room where I was supposed to be in, but I was not in that room.
Where were you?
I was in the living room
Why were you sleeping in the living room?
because the bed was really uncomfortable.
So you heard doors slamming, but you didn't hear footsteps. They would have had to walk through.
I was
the
like
living
sleeping
room.
most of the time. The sounds that woke me up were the toilet door sounds, which I guess in the end wasn't the toilet doors, but like the.
So you sleep on your couch every night because your bed is uncomfortable?
There you go. It was not at home. What? It was a vacation place, vacation house.
What was it? What did it look like on the inside?
What did it look like? I don't know how to describe that.
So like a carpet on the floor.
There were carpets on the floor for sure. It was I guess like how to describe that. It's like it was in Morocco, so
Oh, where was it, in the city or in the countryside?
city,
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Morocco.
Why were you in Morocco?
Cause my mom wanted to go to Morocco, even though I didn't want to go.
That would make sense if they only stole the money because, not really any valuables in a rent-a-home.
Or would there be? Because if you're going on a vacation, you're probably gonna go out to dinner. You're gonna bring like nice jewelry or a nice dress,
Ah, that's a good point.
a nice watch.
I'm sure you brought your like phones and maybe laptops.
Yeah,
So your mom wanted to travel for your birthday.
yes. No, not for my birthday. It just happened to be on my birthday.
Everyone's family's different, so I don't know about I think you're pretending to be a bad liar. So I think this is true. I think this story is true. I'm just gonna
Pretending to be a bad liar.
because
Okay. Any more
you're
questions?
telling this with a lot less confidence.
I don't know. The
than
footstep
having-
thing makes me question too, because I would think if I was going to be a thief, I wouldn't think to take my shoes off to tiptoe.
Well, she said that there are carpets, so it's likely. I mean, and
There
you
were
could walk
carpets.
quietly with shoes on.
Carpets? Was it carpeted floor, like completely wall to wall, or was it a carpet on a hardwood floor or a tile floor?
It was not a full carpet. No. It was just carpets on normal floor.
Also, yeah, Kiara is very picky about where she sleeps. She needs to sleep on a nice,
is,
comfy place.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I couldn't
comfy
sleep
places.
well, so I changed to the living room, and then
Where was the money being kept?
I think. Well, I'm not sure where my mom kept the money because I didn't have any money, so it was only my mom's money that was stolen. I think probably in her wallet. That was maybe in her bag. Probably in her bag.
What about your brother's money?
He had no money either. I don't think we brought any money because we were the kids. We were pretty young.
I guess the stream disconnected, but we're back.
We're back. Hello.
No, Ian curse. We're at the studio. Not our fault.
That was probably
Brought it with
YouTube.
us.
Probably YouTube. It has to be
Probably
YouTube.
It was kind of funny yesterday because I went to Lami's place yesterday for OFFCOLLAB. And then like we had everything set up like 40 minutes before the stream started. As soon as we were trying to like hit the go live button, like the YouTube's live button, it has to like turn red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue.
Red or blue, something like that. For you to like press it and then you go live.
Objection!
It wouldn't turn.
That's a lie. You said red, but it turns blue.
I don't know. I don't really look at
It's
it.
blue and then it turns
Isn't
red. Okay. No, but that's not the story.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah.
On your stream.
I was like, oh no, the
Thing.
Ian Law follows me here.
All right. Well, I believe
yeah.
your story.
You
I
believe
think
it's true.
Yeah, I say true.
I say false.
Ami says false. Gura says
False.
false. Ina says. Oh. Don't sleep.
It's rough. I'm thinking.
Thinking time.
Gonna say false.
Okay. Three false, one true. Okay. Next story. Gemma has written that down, I think. Yes. Okay. Next story from Calli. Tadan, please read it.
All right. So me and my sister were scouted as child actors, but it was a scam.
Oh.
How old were
It was
you?
all this time, gosh, we were probably junior high-ish. Yeah, it was one of those things where like they were looking for kids at the mall and they give them like
Yeah.
a flyer.
Yeah.
They're like, you could be a star. You look like you could be a child actor,
Yeah.
right?
What kind of like? You said flyer, but was there people who came up to you and gave you the flyer, or was it
I don't
just
know.
a
It was
flyer?
my sister that got scouted, to be honest. But then we called them and they said that I could come too, because of course it was a scam. But
How did you find out it was a scam?
we went and did the whole song and dance. So eventually, we looked at the flyer and whatnot, and we had Mama Mori drive us. We couldn't find where it was because the address was ridiculous, but it was in some creepy like warehouse district. And we go in there, and all these kids and their families are gathered in this room, and they're showing like a video on the screen where they had an actor from like one of the like Disney, one of the Disney Channel shows. I'm not gonna say who it is.
What?
On
But
the
that
screen
sounds
doing a
legit.
summer camp. I know, right?
If they had someone like that,
No, it was on a screen. It was on a screen.
Oh, so they just stole
They,
something?
no, they just paid him money to like, advertise their thing and like show up at their summer camp, but that was about the extent of it. And then eventually, we got called into the back, and they're like, here are all of our plans. You get access to our website where we post jobs
Oh
for
no.
child actors. And my sister and I really wanted it. So,
Of course.
and poor Mama Mori is just looking at us, and she loves us so much. She says, all right, well, let's try. It was ungodly expensive. And Mama Mori was not making a lot of money back then.
Oh, you would have to pay for your child to.
Yeah.
Yeah, to access like the website or whatever for job listings, I guess.
Yeah.
Just for the chance of getting a job.
Yeah.
Yep. And so she wrote a check, and then we went home to try and like figure out the site, and it didn't work. And so we tried to cancel the check, right? But eventually, they called us back and said, no, it's fine. We'll get it to work for you. And then they eventually got it to work. But it just turned out the site really just didn't get any jobs posted on it at all, and eventually just faded away. Really sad.
なるほど。
Yeah, I'm gonna pay back Mama Mori for that.
Wow. How much was it? Can you say?
Yeah, it was about. Well, she gave in to the cheapest plan. It was about $1,500 per kid.
What was the highest?
Yeah.
What was the most expensive?
$5,000 per kid.
Oh my good.
Yeah, it broke my heart as I grew up, and even on that day, even as like a young kid, I like got sick to my stomach. I like thought I was gonna throw up because I was so upset. Because my mommy.
Oh.
But
I think we all met your
fine.
mommy.
Yeah.
She's very nice, very supportive.
Yeah,
Seriously.
she's so sweet.
She's incredibly supportive.
well, it's fine now because I've definitely paid her back. She's like my assistant now. That's her job.
Okay.
Ah.
Happy ending. I guess many years later.
Any more questions?
No.
I think that's.
Oh.
I mean, I can believe it because I remember being in a mall and they do modeling
yeah.
too. Oh my god, you're so cute! You're so cute. Mommy, dad, like come,
Yeah,
here's
yeah,
take this pamphlet and whatever.
Child modeling.
I've
Child
never
modeling,
had
yeah.
that happen in Austria, but I've had that happen in Japan on the streets. There's like in Harajuku especially, there's like scouts who are like, oh, you wanna be a model or like a singer or whatever, actor or whatever. Yeah, but it's usually not a big place that does that. They wouldn't have much money. I don't know how it is in America, so but it seems to be a thing. You know?
Yes.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, should we vote?
I was gonna say, I don't think I can think of any questions for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Ame?
I'll say true.
True. I'll say true too.
Yeah. I say true.
Okay.
I don't think she would lie about
Yeah.
About
I'll say
Mama.
true.
Okay, wow, you
She
have
wouldn't
convinced
lie
us
about
all. You've convinced us
Unless
all.
Mama Mori's in on it, she's watching right now.
Mama Mori too smart for that, says chat.
We'll find out later if that was really true, but you definitely convinced us all. Damn. Okay. Next, Ame prompt is.
Oh, yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I almost got lost at sea on a big floaty with my friend.
What do you mean you almost got lost at sea?
We were on a floaty on the beach, like at the beach in the water, and we kind of just weren't paying attention, and it drifted pretty far. Like pretty far.
How far?
Well, the people on the shore, they look like really small, like ants. So, I don't know, maybe like, I mean, as a kid, it seems pretty far. Like,
Okay.
probably less than half a mile though, but it seems pretty far.
How'd you make it back?
We started swimming, we got out, and we paddled with our legs, started kicking.
Where were your parents in this?
Where are the lifeguards?
I don't know.
And the lifeguards.
They were not watching us, that's for
This is
sure.
alarming.
Again, she's not being watched in the water.
To supervise Watson.
Maybe we shouldn't let her to the water anymore. How high were the waves? How wavy was it?
I don't think it was that high. It was not a very choppy day.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Where in the world were you?
Where in the world?
Yeah, like were you in America?
I was in America, yeah.
South, the West Coast, East Coast?
The East Coast,
Just chilling.
yeah.
Which which month was this? You remember?
Maybe summer, probably summer.
Was there like animals in the water?
Not that I remember.
Nobody. How old were you?
Probably like 8 or 7.
That young and nobody was anybody else in the
You
water.
paddled back to the beach?
And nobody saw two little people.
I guess not.
Floating
Maybe they
away?
did see us, but
What'd you do
It
with
was
the floaty?
what do you mean?
Did you drag it behind you, or did you just let it
Oh,
float
we were
off
kicking
into the
behind it, like, pushing it.
Well, if there's a current, I don't know if young people would have had the.
Plus, usually beaches, they have like a little border for like the safe area that you can go up to.
But I've noticed that, and depending on the beach, sometimes the border is just kind of like underwater, so you can accidentally swim over it.
That's
you're
true.
not
but-
careful.
But still, like,
Was it a busy beach?
It was really busy, yeah.
It was really busy. Was there? So there should have been a lifeguard.
yeah.
Probably. I think there probably was, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't care or.
What color were the floaties?
It was just like a big floaty, and it was blue, so it was like the same color as the
What
water.
shape was it?
I think it was square, maybe, probably.
Square?
Yeah.
Square floaty? I mean, there are many shapes of floaties, but you had a square floaty.
Well, she says big floaty, and a lot of big floaties are a square shape.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it the type that has a hole or the type that you lay on top of?
No hole.
No hole.
What color was it? Yellow?
Blue.
Both of them?
There's only one. It's like a
Oh,
big
you only had
floaty.
one. Oh.
Not like floaties, like arm floaties. Like the ones that you
Was
like
there
lay
like
on.
a pattern on it?
I don't think so. I mean, there was like a pattern from like it had like a little cushion marks, I think. Yeah.
And you say it's square, but was it like shaped like a square with like a unicorn on top?
No.
Or nothing? Just
How-
a square?
No.
How big was it, like size-wise?
Probably as tall as I am today, I would say, like length.
Okay, so it was a little raft.
Yeah, yeah. But it's inflatable.
So were you efficient at swimming? What's the word?
Oh, efficient at swimming.
I mean, I used to swim a lot as a kid, so yeah, I guess so.
With your friend?
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Whose raft was it? Your raft or your friend's raft?
Mine?
So you bought the raft, or your family bought the raft?
Yeah, family.
Proficient.
Okay. So you didn't rent the raft?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know. I have a hard time imagining that nobody would have noticed two kids
Yeah.
floating out that far.
That's really dangerous.
Because even there's sometimes like older people that float out pretty far, and if
yeah.
they notice any kids, they'll
When you noticed you were so far
Alarming.
away, were you not scared as a child?
scream, "Hey, help!"
I guess it was more like, oh shit.
Oh.
That's really young though. 7. That's
You didn't try to get help?
just
while
out of
waiting?
kindergarten.
I think I might have tried to get help, yeah. But I realized that it was like too far and I couldn't tell. I have bad eyesight now, so I think my eyesight was pretty bad then too.
Okay. Let's vote.
Oh, ready? Already? Okay.
I guess unless somebody still has questions.
I
Pretty
don't
cut
know.
and dry story. I think it's a lie.
Oh. Oh. Okay, Calli thinks it's a
I
lie.
just think it's a lie.
Nina?
I feel like it is false as well.
Okay.
Something just, I don't know.
Doesn't
I'm
add up.
liar voice.
Yeah.
I'm this liar voice.
I'm trying to figure out if there was a difference from the way she told the story previously, like the last story.
She was definitely more
Broad.
punctual about the last story.
Yeah.
I feel. And this one was more like.
Yeah, true. So
At the same time, like I've swam in the sea a lot, and imagining like two, kids like 7, 8, like swimming in the ocean with like the tides plus with the pretty big floaty too. Like people would think it's easier to swim with the big floaty, but if there's like waves and stuff, it's actually harder. Like even as an adult. So if she like drifted that far, I don't know if she could have made it.
Was there no
back.
like? Were there no? You guys were the only ones. There wasn't like any older siblings or friends or kids.
I mean, we both had brothers that were the same age, so
Were they swimming?
I don't remember if they were swimming.
So your family didn't say, "Hey, big brothers, go and keep eyes on the little ones."
They probably did, but as kids, they just do whatever.
Which swimsuit were you wearing then?
I don't
Was it
know.
the same or
I think it was a different one.
which color was that one?
Maybe black? I don't remember.
That's true. I don't remember my
Sure.
swimsuits when I was a kid.
I wouldn't have remembered
I have to
either.
look at like pictures or something.
To be honest, I wouldn't have remembered
Yeah.
either. Okay, well, so Ina said what? True, false?
False.
False. Gura says?
Am I the last one to go or can I go last?
She has to answer. She has to answer.
I'm trying to remember what I said last time.
I guess I'll say it's generally a believable, like a thing that could definitely happen. And I'll say false.
Okay.
I'll say true.
I mean, if she was able to swim back like that distance, I'd be amazed. Like a 7-year-old kid.
A mile.
No, I said probably less than half a mile.
less than half.
But it seems a lot as a kid.
I don't think
Still,
it's
when
that
you're
far.
like 7 or 8, like in the middle of the ocean, like the ocean may look calm from far away, but the waves are still pretty.
Were you scolded after that? I guess we're done with questioning. But were you scolded?
I don't think so.
God damn it! This girl gets away with everything.
Did you have parents?
Sort of.
Okay, well, I guess we're done with questioning. Now
Yeah,
that I
that
gave
was
answers.
Iffy. I don't know.
Fake family.
I think like if she said it was calm, so if the waves are really strong, then I think it would have been very difficult for a child to get back.
Yeah.
But since it was calmer,
It was calmer, but the ocean, even if it looks calm, like
How did you
far away,
get
it's
back?
pretty-
How did you swim back?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. You guys already answered, right?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know this at the time, but you're supposed to swim diagonally to the current. But because like of the wind or the waves that day, we'd actually drifted diagonally anyway. So we were like sideways from the people on the beach, like where our people were. So we had to actually swim diagonal, and that I think that really
So-
helped us unintentionally.
It was windy, so it would have been choppy.
I mean, the water has a current, and it goes.
But you said it was
whichever way.
calm, and if there was wind, if there was enough wind to
I mean, there's like
push,
a little bit of wind because it's the ocean.
The
There's,
ocean's
like,
never
always-
calm. It
Yeah,
looks calm,
yeah.
but there's always.
there's some glass.
the
there's moments
Maldives,
that
the
there's
Maldives
glass water,
Ocean
yeah.
was incredibly calm at all
Yeah.
times, no matter how far you went out.
Especially near the beaches, though, there's always waves because it always goes like that. So there's gonna be always a little bit of.
I don't know about American beaches, but Maldives was calm everywhere.
Maybe because
I think depending on
It's
the
different,
location,
yeah.
it will be different. Yeah.
Yes.
Um.
What were your coordinates? I'm just kidding. I'm done.
One last question that doesn't. I will not change my answer, but I just want to know. After all these like traumatic water experiences, are you not like traumatized by now? Do you go into the water without being scared something will
I
happen?
have like nightmares of waves like
Oh.
crashing on me like a lot. It happens
Oh my
really
God.
often, but I don't mind going into the water even now.
That's a scary dream.
I would like to say it has nothing to do with the ancient ones or the ocean.
Or the shark.
Also, I had nothing to do with this.
Okay. Now we're going to the third round, which is
Wow.
the last
Round.
round. Nina's last story is ta-dan.
I aced the course while only attending a single lecture during the entire semester.
Nope.
What
No
course?
Of course was it.
It was a Photoshop digital arts course.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Photoshop,
well,
Photoshop digital arts course.
Yeah.
I believe you could ace
could
that
believe
just
that.
by being a good artist.
I've been to one of those classes before, and they're not very in depth. Like it's just stuff you can learn pretty easily.
So this was like university?
Mm.
What were you majoring in?
Okay, yeah.
Classified.
Classified. Classified.
I know. But
Why did you need to take it?
I had, cause I took like what was it, 5 or 6 courses per semester in my first 3-ish years, and I kind of wanted to take it easy because I kind of was really sick of school. I didn't really like what I was studying, so I was like, I'll take it easy. But then, in order to be a full student, you had to take at least 3 courses per semester or something like that. So I had specific major courses I had to take for my degree, but you also have to fill in the semester to be full-time student
So, you
so
need
that
to-
I can get the discounted train pass for the year.
That was your reason?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Since you aced it, does that mean at the end there was like some kind of test?
It was an assignment-based class.
That makes
so you
sense,
drew a
yeah.
picture.
Oh, okay.
So it was like per project you get
Yeah.
a grade, and that's it.
Uh-huh.
And so you didn't get marked absent if you missed a lecture.
You only
were just
attended-
supposed to-
Was this so you could did you take it like online or you just didn't go at all?
No, it was an in school class.
And you only went
lectures.
to one.
I went to the very first one. I realized I don't really need to be here to learn Photoshop.
That's very
So
Ina.
you still did
Yeah.
the assignments?
But then I did the assignments because I still had to pass the course.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you see the assignments?
Online, there's like a web portal for each class. Some classes use it, some classes don't. So
So you could just choose not to go to the lecture.
I mean, there wasn't really attendance. Like, prof said we don't mark down attendance for this class.
Was the professor female or male?
It's a male professor.
Was he old?
No, middle age, I think.
What was his hair color?
I don't remember.
I guess because you only went once.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense.
What?
So, how many assignments did you do roughly?
It was like 5 or 6 during the semester.
All right. Give me an example of what one of the assignments would have been.
One of the assignment was we would take a normal Disney coloring book, like the lines only.
Coloring book.
And you know how the coloring books only have like lines?
Right.
We would paint that in Photoshop. And mimic.
What?
There's
Yeah.
a painting class.
Baby stuff.
What does that have to do with
No,
Photoshop?
not just we're not filling in the lines. We're imitating
an
like a
actual Disney.
famous artist style on Photoshop, like painting.
Wait, but wouldn't Photoshop classes teach you more about like the using Photoshop just more
No, it was like a
widely?
digital arts media course. So use Photoshop to
To
like one of
paint.
the assignment was like getting 2 animals,
Uh-huh.
like pictures of animals, and we're merging it so it looks believable to be like a.
Were there any logo assignments?
No, it was not a graphics design class.
Okay.
Did you learn how to use the mesh tool?
She would have already known, I guess.
Yeah, I already knew how to use all of Photoshop.
Wait, it was
so-
a Photoshop class?
Yeah, it's like a kind of like using, digital software for like media and painting and stuff.
For painting
Yeah.
mainly. Okay.
It was technically classified as an art class, but like more on the digital side than the traditional side.
Well, what other stuff did they make you draw?
I don't think there was that many drawing ones. It was a lot of like more like photo manipulation and stuff, like adjusting like the levels and hue and saturation to make like mashing pictures together to make it look like it was like just one picture when all the different items were from different pictures.
That's not painting though.
Yeah, it's not a painting course. It's like a
Digital art.
digital arts course. Like
God, going to the lecture though?
Wait, how long did you use Photoshop before that?
since like junior high, because that's when I started learning digital art. So I self-taught myself Photoshop.
Yeah, I can
Photoshop
imagine
and not anything else.
she already
I
knew
knew
everything.
like a lot
yeah.
of like the digital arts programs and stuff,
Oh,
and like I knew what I had to do in
So
order to finish the
You
assignment.
were paying a Photoshop. How long has Photoshop have or Adobe's? How long have they had the monthly fee? Because you have to pay monthly. Was that right?
If you're going to school, they'll cover that for you.
No, but
Yeah.
if she knew about it, if she's known Photoshop for so
Correct.
long, and there was no, you had the money to pay the monthly fee unless the monthly fee was recent.
There was no monthly fee back in the day.
Yeah, it was a one-time.
It was a one-time program. And I've used
Very expensive. though.
Adobe CS2 for many years, many years, until I started paying the monthly fee.
I believe it. I say true.
All right, I'll say true.
And I said false the other one, but I actually think maybe the first one was true. Now that I'm going back and thinking, but I can't change my answer, so I'll say true
Yeah.
for this one.
Are they all true or are they all false?
Now there has to be one true one, right?
At least one. Calli says.
I think it's true.
Okay.
I think.
I feel like. Is it Ina like to not go to school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with college courses, you don't have to be there. They don't.
You already
Yeah.
paid for it, maybe.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
as long
it's
as you
just
do the
wasting
work.
your money, I guess. But if you already know how to do it,
Yeah.
And I took a class that was just like that, where you just had to do the assignments pretty much, and that
Okay.
was like the whole class.
Wait, why would you sign up for the class though if you already knew Photoshop?
If you have to fill an elective,
Easy grades.
Easy grade.
Gotta keep on my GPA.
I think it's
Well, I
false.
thought- I
Gura
thought-
says false.
I thought you had to keep it to keep your train pass or whatever.
Yeah, but then
Why are
if
you
I
changing
had
your
to-
answer now?
No, if I had to fill the spot,
She's
with the
talking
free
funny.
course-
Gura says false.
No, if I had to keep the course, like any course in there, I would put one where I can get easy grades.
What was the previous story?
What do you mean a
Water
pretty
spitting
story?
in someone's face. Library.
Kuraboshi
book.
Papa Book.
Library. Okay. I think I said the library one was true. Okay, I will say this one's false.
Like, don't you guys do that too? Like, if you had to choose an option class, you would always take the one that you can, not have to do much work.
But
And
wouldn't
get
you?
high grades.
Wait, do you have to pay for university?
Yeah.
So wouldn't you want to get the most out of it by taking something that you actually where you learn something from
If
it?
you're just trying to get
No.
your
Maybe not if
degree.
you're-
If I'm just trying to fill in the
overloaded with
space,
work
I don't wanna.
already.
I don't wanna add in more work.
Oh well, I'll stay with false. Yeah, I'll keep false. Okay, okay.
Everybody's got a different opinion
Has
on that.
Ina deceived us or has she?
Guess we'll find out.
Okay, Gura's last
smug.
story.
I don't remember this one.
Ta-da!
Oh! I once used a body massager and my finger to whip my eggs.
True.
Sounds so Gura-core.
Girl, core.
Body massager.
What's the wrong
Oh.
one?
What kind of massager?
It's one of those gun massagers, and it's got like the different attachments on the end.
I can
And
believe
which
it.
attachment did you use?
I don't think it really matters because you don't need an attachment for
Well,
it to
was
go.
it round or?
It came with a round one. There's a round
So you used it
one.
without an attachment?
I mean, you don't have to. I probably used one that was like easy to clean, so one of the either the bullet shaped one or the
Where was your
Tongue.
whisk?
dirty. That's why. That's the rest of it. I was too lazy. I was too lazy to wash the whisk,
So you just.
so I had a finger.
But
this
didn't
I
you
can
wash the
believe.
body massager though? Did you keep
I
it
left it in the
eggy?
sink or something.
This is
No, I
definitely
didn't touch the
true.
eggs. I
you
used it
have-
on my. You use it on your hand.
Also, she used her finger.
Yeah.
She used the
But could-
massage things.
If you
Yeah.
ended up just leaving the massager in the sink after all,
It's
couldn't
not
you have
icky.
done the same with the whisk?
You don't get the massager icky.
What?
You use your finger, right?
Huh.
You take the massage gun.
Put it on
and
her
you put it on your
hand. So
anywhere
her
here.
hand
No!
All right.
What do you
now
mean
that's
whip
kind-
eggs? Like, are you talking about
Making
like
an
egg
omelet.
white? Oh, okay. Well, that's not that bad. You could do that with your hand.
You can go in there with two. You
I
go,
like, because when you say whip eggs, that's like, you know, making fluffy eggs.
Oh.
they cut it down by quite a bit. This was a pretty long one, so
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
making an omelet.
Why did you not just? Because I know when I'm just making an omelet, I can just whip the eggs with a fork. Yeah. Why did you not just use a fork?
How old were you?
This is recent because I saw it. I saw it on the internet, and I thought, wow, that looked cool. I wanna do
Don't
that.
always follow the shit on the internet. Come
Why
on!
not?
It's crap.
Definitely believe it now. She's always watching little
Why
videos.
not? I mean, it works, doesn't it?
Did it work?
Doesn't it?
Whose body massager was it?
Mine. You don't have one with an achy
I have
body?
one that you can put like there's like sleeves, and then it's just like this whole thing. You put it, you put your arms through, and then it massages the back. But
No, they have ones that are like.
which brand is that body massager?
I couldn't tell you.
Uh-huh.
That would have to be pretty
Which brand
strong
is
to
yours?
actually do
Yeah,
that.
what brand is yours?
What? How did you buy it? Where did you buy it?
Probably like Amazon or like Target.
Probably.
Or like Target. I don't know. I don't remember.
You should remember that if that was recent.
How recent though? Do you remember where you bought that jacket you're wearing?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Yes.
I do remember.
Oh wow.
When I came back from Indonesia.
That's very
That's
recent.
recent.
That's
recent.
very recent.
Well, I remember.
I still believe it.
You do believe it?
Yeah, I don't think we need to think too hard about this.
Wait, what
one.
was
I'm
what
just
was
gonna go
Gura's
and say
second
yeah.
question again?
She had the skirt and then the
At
apple.
the apple.
The apple. Okay.
I'll say true to this one because I think I said false to the other ones.
Yeah, I think I said false to the apple. This seems true.
I think I've said
This
true to
seems like
all of them,
something
but
you'll be
it's
like,
fine.
just try like randomly.
Does Gura cook though?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
She cooks.
Yeah, right. She told me yesterday that she cooks.
Yeah.
She was gaslighting me since yesterday.
I'm playing the long game.
Oh, how do you like your eggs? I guess scrambled. That's how you prefer them?
I'm not picky.
She was making an
No, you're
omelet,
not
though, so-
picky.
As long as they're cooked.
How many eggs was it?
One.
That's really
You
little.
do 1 egg and 1 egg white.
Yeah,
So one
for
egg.
omelet.
No, 1 egg, 1 whole egg with a yolk, and then 1 egg white.
So 2 eggs, but then only
What'd
one
you do
yolk.
with the egg
Threw
yolk?
away.
Put it in the
Yolk?
sink. Yeah.
Yeah,
Down the drain.
toss it.
Up the protein without up in the whatever else.
That's such a specific way. Kind of.
It's actually really
People
common.
usually
I'm very
do that,
particular.
yeah.
I like my macros.
How did you season it?
Salt.
For an omelet.
Salt.
It's for an omelet.
What kind of stove do you have?
I don't know if you should say.
Is it a gas?
Classified.
I classify.
Salt?
Salt?
Salt. You said salt. Yeah. Was that it? Just the eggs? No, like veggies or
Protein powder.
protein powder.
Powder.
Oh, have we heard of her
Protein.
doing stuff like that with protein powder?
Yeah, I believe it.
Gains.
Yeah, to open the apple. She needs those gains for the apple. Okay, let's vote.
the apple.
Let's start from right
Now
side.
I think the first one was a lie.
Ame?
I'll say true because I said false for the other ones.
Calli?
True.
Okay. I don't believe the body massager part. Which is the main part.
Looks
Yeah.
like I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to tell you.
Guess, I mean, yeah.
I'm
we
gonna
know
beat
who's
your eggs.
making
your
breakfast tomorrow.
Breakfast eggs with my body massager.
Gura seasoned egg omelet for breakfast,
I went
Flavored they finger.
flavored with shark fingers.
I said false. Good. What do you say about your own story? Do you believe it?
My own story? I forgot about it up until now.
Ina?
I say it's true.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Naruhodo. Oh, next is me?
All right, last Kiwawa
Last
story.
Kiwawa story. I almost got into a famous Japanese idol group but rejected them.
Why'd you reject them?
Because I lost interest
In being an idol or in the group?
in being an idol at this group.
Okay, did it become famous afterward?
The
or-
group?
Yeah.
The group was, it was a new
already?
group, but they they come from a very famous big conglomerate. Is that a word?
Yeah.
No.
Of idols. AKB.
48. Boom.
Da 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 da. Yes.
So wait, why'd you decline?
You said you lost interest.
Same question, I guess. Why did I decline? Because I lost interest. I guess when I originally auditioned, I guess I never was really that motivated to begin with. I mean, I really wanted to become an idol, but not in this idol group.
Did they just not fit your personal image?
Yeah.
Were there a ton of girls?
Yes, that's
Like
AKB.
like a bunch of girls. Yeah, I see.
That's AKB groups for ya. 48 groups.
Oh,
I believe it.
like 48
believe it.
girls?
No, they don't. That's just maybe they started out with 48, but it doesn't necessarily have to be 48 girls. Questions?
You said you weren't motivated to be an idol at this point. You were no longer motivated.
No, I really wanted to become an idol, but not at this group.
So your will to become one was strong, but not strong enough to join this group.
Yeah, cause I have strong opinions.
Oh, I can kind of envision that.
Yeah.
Why did you try out then?
Because I wasn't so sure at that point, and I also thought that even though I don't like them, that's exactly why I can improve them. Because I see it from a different point of view, and yeah, I could bring.
But
my
couldn't
own
you have
charm.
joined it and then you could have left it if you didn't like it? Like I feel
Or
like you
what,
would have been
you
the type of
locked in?
person to give it a
feel
shot
like-
anyway.
I feel like it
Locked
would have
in a
been
contract, maybe.
difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was there like a
Uh,
if you can say?
I don't know about that part. Like there were several rounds, and I rejected before the last round. But I was able to move on, but I didn't want to move on. So I don't know, like I wouldn't want to have joined and then left because that would have been like a big commitment. I'm like, I guess I got a little bit of cold feet, maybe too.
Understandable.
You said you got to the last round?
Not the last round. There's several rounds. I don't know how many rounds there were in total, but
I see. So almost got into a famous.
Yes.
I see.
almost yes.
So you didn't really like quite get in just yet.
Yeah,
You just decided to stop before you got to the final round.
yes.
I don't know.
Ravenheart.
I feel like you would have seen it through all the way and then decided. I don't know. It just from what I know about you, I don't know if you would have ducked out beforehand.
No, I would believe it though.
Yeah?
If I was in
Yeah.
the situation.
I would say true.
I believe it.
Cause you know, I don't know if I've ever said this on stream. I almost said that with the HOLOLIVE auditions.
You
Like, yeah.
Oh.
You
Cause,
must say
like,
no.
I was like, am I?
Hey, how about you almost say no when the Bushi Papa was gonna be your papa?
Like I didn't know.
Okay, we didn't know
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
So I was like,
The nut.
I was like, can I really do this? Like I started like doubting myself a lot.
Okay.
Like right before I got you got in message. I was like, do I send this? Like I don't think I can do it. Email.
Thank
like, I was
God you
scared.
go by
Do you still have
know,
a draft in your emails?
I don't know if I do, but
Oh,
like,
it'd be interesting to like.
but like
to
it was
see.
really scary because I was literally like writing the email and
We
then
are
I
the
got
best
the
timeline.
mail that I got in, so I was just like, guess it's kind of too late now.
Have we all shared the story of when we got the email? The
I was on the
confirm email?
floor.
Sorry, this is like taking away. But I'm just curious now about everybody's.
Yeah, where was everyone when they got the email?
Or should we?
I would check every day.
Yeah.
I was crying alone in my apartment.
No.
And then I saw the email. I was like, yes, let's go!
I like didn't believe it. I was teaching my last class of the day, and I had just sat down at my desk, and I was really tired. And I checked, and it said, "We need to talk to you in like 30 minutes. Can
Oh
you
my
be home?"
God.
And I was like, "Sorry guys, gotta
The
go."
turbos.
I took a taxi
That's
home
what,
so that I could
that's
get
what
home.
they were like. They didn't even tell us over the email. I think they were just like, we need to talk like over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can we have a meeting with you like today?
Yeah.
そうですね。
I remember because I was like wrapped in my blankets, like napping, well, quote unquote napping, but I was just looking at my phone, like in the dark with just like the phone like on the side. I was just like, man, do I do this or not? And then like I got the message. I was just like,
Wow. Fate.
The best
guess it's too late
timeline.
now
Meant
to
to
back out.
be.
Might as well try it out.
Where
Yeah.
were you, Gua?
Oh, I think I was. I think it was. It was probably like the day. The day of like this isn't happening.
Oh.
This isn't happening. Whatever. And then it was that day where it came in. Bling. I think I was in the kitchen or something.
Yeah, because they gave us like a rough like time of like, oh, we'll get back to you like within so and so
Yeah.
time, and then it was kind of like nearing the end of that, so we're just like,
It was so much emotion of I got this. I don't got this. I got this. I don't got this.
It was
Maybe
weird 'cause
today.
They said to me, "We'll get back to you in a month," and then they messaged me that 2 days later and said, "Let's talk now. You're in."
Let's go.
Cool.
but yeah.
Yatta! Okay, we have
Okay,
to vote
Well,
though.
anyways, yeah.
Yes.
I
I say true. Yeah.
I say true, yeah.
Everybody says it's true.
Uh-huh.
Gura too?
I'll say true. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know anymore. There's too many stories in my head.
Okay, next one is Calli
Yeah.
with her last story. Ta-da!
For a class prank, I set 3 pigs free at high school. All right, I know it sounds unbelievable, but this is an actual thing that you could
Unbelievably.
do in my school. So we really we're into the school pranks.
Uh-huh.
The seniors always did a high school prank. All right, so usually it was like one homeroom class would be like, we want to do it. And like nobody had done one the previous year, right? And I was like, that's so boring. Like we were waiting for, like, what are the seniors going to do? And so I was like, all right, I volunteer to do the prank. And so my whole homeroom class got involved. I wasn't really good friends with everyone, but everybody got into it. They were like, oh yeah, let's do it. And so I like didn't know what to do. So I went on the internet and I searched up high school senior pranks.
Uh-huh.
And one of them came up where you're supposed to set 3 pigs free in school, and you tape the number card to each pig, right? There's 1, 2, and 4.
I don't know where free is.
Exactly. So everyone's running around trying to search for the
That's
third pig,
good.
right?
Well,
That's really
Gura
good.
will also be wondering where the 2 is.
I'm never gonna live that down. Ever,
on now,
never,
man.
ever.
1, 2, and 4?
Just the way you said it, okay?
There are a lot of questions you can ask about this, so ask away.
So, where are the pigs from?
All right, so I live in Texas, or I come from Texas, right? So my uncle and his family have a farm about 50 miles north of my city, and they have pigs. They have cows, horses, and pigs, and also chickens. And so they happen to have exactly 3 pigs.
She's telling this with such an excited face, man.
It is crazy. So we didn't tell my uncle, but I texted my cousin and I said, "Hey, this is what I want the senior prank to be. What do you think?" And he was like, "Let's go." He was like 18 at the time. And he was like really rambunctious. We were like about I'm 0 years old and whatever, but 0 plus 18, right? I'm no years old, but no plus 18. Reaper farms are pretty crazy. They're pretty much the same as human farms, though. So So my cousin was like, all right, I'll drive him over in the truck. And so he made up some bullshit story to tell his dad. And was just like, all right, we'll bring the pigs over. And the thing is, maybe this makes it less exciting, but at my school, because senior pranks are a big thing, you do tell the staff about it. So, like, because someone has to know, right?
Yeah.
So you tell the school that you want to do a senior prank, and you, like, pitch the idea to them, right? And at first they said no. And I had to make an appeal to go in and be like, please let me do this prank. It's super funny. I had to give them all the information about my cousin's farm, etc. And so, we did that, and so, they gave my cousin a call, because of course I wasn't gonna give him my uncle's number, right? So I gave him my cousin's phone number, and he was like, oh yeah, we have this farm, here's the info on our farm, and whatever. And so he brought over the pigs, like, right before first period, and of course we had, like, one of the staff, like, one of the counselors come to the back and, like, lead the pigs in, and we just set them free. And they were super hungry. So they were looking for food. They weren't like evil hungry pigs. Okay. Sometimes you see like evil hungry pigs. These were like regular pigs. They weren't too rambunctious, but like they were still looking for food.
Did
right?
they poop on the floor?
Yeah.
Yes, and I had to clean it up. That was one of the conditions.
Did they book it to the cafeteria?
Yeah, they mostly stayed at the cafeteria. It was not very funny.
What does it look like? Like little pebbles or a big,
Like a steaming dump, bro.
Okay.
They say pig poop smells closest to human, which is why it smells worse than any other animal poop.
Really?
Just if you're wondering.
And so people were like, "Where's the third one?" And like some of the students actually like got together and like tried to wrangle the pigs. They're like, we have to stop this. The school, like, people thought it was funny, but like then a bunch of like kids tried to be vigilantes or heroes or whatever and tried to wrangle
I
the
will
pigs.
save you, my princess. Are pigs dangerous though? Like I feel like that could have potentially ended up being dangerous.
I wouldn't say they're dangerous.
My cousin.
If it's a stressed out animal though, and surrounded by a lot of people in an enclosed area.
Yeah, but these were like kind of small pigs. Like these weren't like really big ones, and like they were. Maybe it was kind of mean to do. I feel bad about it now.
I
But
don't know. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like
they weren't dangerous.
dangerous
though.
to the people. Like I don't know how a pig will act
yeah,
if
I
it's
mean, you
freaked
see
out.
a bunch of movies with like people getting tortured by being thrown into the pig pit, and then the pigs like tear them apart alive, right?
Flesh-eating pigs.
They must have been starving.
Because pigs will eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they were generally hungry, but they weren't starving. So like they weren't going after like the kids or anything like that. One of a smaller domestic pig, yeah.
Oh, was it a domestic pig? It wasn't like a meat farm or anything like that.
No. They just wanted pigs.
They're just pet pigs.
Yeah.
Pet farm pigs.
Yeah. They weren't gonna like. There were only 3 of them. You don't only have 3 pigs to kill and make them.
Pet pigs? So
Yeah.
there was no plan to
Butcher.
using them for food?
No.
Oh.
But I mean, they still weren't gonna keep them in a house.
What were their names?
Am I allowed to? Well,
Were you?
They're probably dead by now.
Did you bathe them before? Because
that's a
pigs
good
are always
point.
covered in
I'm
poo.
trying to remember if like there's anything on the website about their names and stuff like that. Because they had a website where they like showcased all the animals.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't want
were they
anyone to
dirty?
find the farm.
Were they dirty when you let them loose?
No, they were pretty clean.
Because
I
they're
don't
always
know.
covered in poo caca.
In poo-poo caca?
Yeah.
What did you say?
They're always covered. Pigs are.
Yeah.
I mean,
My
they
cousin
stomp
gave them a
around in
tap
their own.
beforehand.
I'm trying to
That would be
drink
kinda
here.
gross if they were kind of nasty.
Like, when would you have tidied them up? 'Cause would they have let them run
No, my
loose covered
cousin
in.
cleaned them up before bringing them over.
I could
When they,
imagine
like,
that.
put them-
Confirmed or assumed? Confirmed or
Assumed.
assumed?
They didn't look very dirty. I mean, they were kind of dirty by the end of the day, though, because one of them rolled in their own shit, which was cool.
That's what they do. That's what they do. They
What
smell like-
other like pranks were there from the other people?
You
like
mean, like, from
roughly.
other classes?
Just tell me roughly.
Let me think. I'm trying to. There was one. No, that'll. That's where it is. Hold on. Let me think, because a lot of them involved things that are kind of doxy. I can't mention- I'll
But
tell
there
you
were
later,
multiple in the same year.
but not in the same year. There's always
different.
just one.
Just one.
The year before me, nobody did anything, which I thought was boring.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, how did you attach the signs to the pig?
Just tape. It stayed on.
Just tape?
Yeah,
What?
weirdly
Did you
enough.
touch them? You touched them,
Just
right?
strong tape. Yeah.
How does their texture feel of a pig?
Not like fluffy, but like they have little fur on them.
Like peach fuzz?
Yeah, like peach
Yeah.
fuzz.
Has someone ever
So
touched a
does
pig
that.
before?
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
What does it feel like?
The hair is coarse,
Coarse.
usually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if tape would have stuck though. Wouldn't that hurt if you're like?
I mean, it was a pretty strong tape. It wasn't just like duct tape or anything. But it didn't hurt the pigs either.
Okay.
It all worked out somehow.
We should
Is
get
all
to
that I
vote.
remember
Okay.
that detail.
Okay.
What do you
Let's
guys
vote.
I say false.
Oh.
Oh, Ahmed doesn't believe in the piggy prank.
Okay. Ina says.
I say true. I could totally just like see it play out.
It's
So-
a huge prank, yo. It's
I
a
know.
Good, it's a good prank.
It's a funny one.
Yeah.
I could totally like see you really get into it and enjoying it. So I don't know.
Okay.
I say true.
Someone in chat said Calli can't stand boredom. True.
I'll say true.
True. Generally, I would have said this was wrong, but the way she told the story so excitedly and giving
I
out
know
so
she
much
gets so
information.
excited when she
Yeah.
talks about something fun.
So, but she did that with all her stories. But I'll say true. I'll say true. Maybe it's true. And if it is true, then she's definitely the
doing a
best
good
pranker.
job. Yeah.
Yes, prank
Get
god.
pranked. Okay, last but not least, the last Amish story. Bring it on, baby. This is just ridiculous.
My friend's mom saved us from an agitated alligator with a wooden spoon.
Terrifying.
Can you explain the whole situation a little bit?
Yeah, so it was my friend and her mom, and we went out to have like a picnic. And like where we used to live, you know, there may have been alligators and a lot of bodies of water. So
Okay.
it was by a lake, you know. I guess it's more closer to like a pond size, but yeah, it was pretty big. And then we were poking at stuff with a stick, as kids do, poking around in the grass and stuff. And we saw something. I remember it looked like a bag, a plastic bag filled with like marbles. It looked like it was filled with something, but it was like floating on the water. And so we tried poking at it, of course, because you know we're curious kids, and we were like, "Oh, what is this? What is that?" And the stick actually like hit it. It didn't go through like a bag would. And then it turned out it was actually a gator, and
Was the
it got
gator in the
angry.
bag stuck? Or
No, it
No, no,
looks
no.
like it looks like a bag
Yeah, because the
with
texture
marbles in it.
of the skin.
Yeah. Because it only has like a little bit like of its nose like peeking out of the water. So
But
you only
usually
see,
just
a
like
little
the
bit.
eyes.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the hump of
exactly.
the
But they're really
eyes.
hard to spot.
Yeah,
I don't think that would have
yeah.
looked like a bag though.
No, I could totally see it.
I can't.
Did it not like react when you got closer to it?
No, it didn't react when we got closer to it, but when we poked it with a stick, it like put its snout up and it was like, you know,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
angry, and then it started to come out of the water, and so we ran, but it was a small one, and it did come out fully out of the water, but thankfully her mom, she was preparing the food for our picnic, and it was a small gator, and of course she was like worried for her kids. You know how like if a mom's kid is in danger, they like get super
Mommy
Yeah.
senses.
Superpowers.
So she had a pretty big spoon, and she smacked it, and it turned around and left because it's like I think she got it like right above the eye.
Why,
So
why
it
was,
was-
she there?
It was right on
Why
the
was she
bank.
there?
watching
then.
you guys.
Yeah, I mean we were pretty close by. Like it was we were at a park together. At,
Why'd she have a wooden spoon at the park?
she was setting up like food, like I think she was setting up a salad or something. She was trying to get us to eat healthy.
How close to the water was this thing? Get bag.
The bag? It was like in the like towards the shallow ends of the water, but like hidden among some grass, some like stalks of plants.
Were alligators common there?
Yeah, they're pretty
Why
common.
did your that mom let you guys play where there's alligators?
Well, you don't know. Like you don't know. They can be anywhere.
It's just like any other wild animal. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I think
They're
you
like
know,
There's no
crossroads and
alligators in
stuff.
I think-
Austria, so I can't relate.
I would like to think that
Kiara, it
if you
happens.
live in an
Someone
area that
explain
has
Florida.
that has gators, dinosaurs, I would think that was there a sign that said caution?
There usually are like some signs, but honestly, like gators can just cross the street and go like wherever.
Why did
Right.
the gator cross the street?
Are gators like generally
You want some
aggressive
water?
animals?
They're
They
not
can be.
usually aggressive, but like if you fuck with them, like if
Yeah, if you
be
bother them,
very
they'll like.
fast.
they'll get they get fast too.
Be quick.
Do they on their own? They don't attack humans on their own, do they?
Yeah.
They do.
If you
Oh
bother
yeah.
them,
Like if you get too close, then they
Very
get.
terrifying.
and they're territorial too. So if
That
you
seems
get,
Yeah.
really dangerous to let your child out, even if
Yeah.
it's common. Exactly because it is common, you shouldn't let your child play in that
Stay
area.
away
then.
from the water.
Yeah.
It grabs anything. Dogs,
I mean, but her
humans,
other
it doesn't
examples,
matter.
you know, she somehow
Yeah.
makes it out there. I would be
I
surprised.
mean, I believe generally that somebody would let kids play by in
Yeah,
the water with
it does
alligators.
happen.
I
It
does
just don't know
happen.
that I believe the part about the mom using the
Yeah,
spoon
this-
to hit
I
them.
would think that the mom would have just grabbed the kids
know about
and said
that.
like
Do you know how
away.
fast gators run? Like they're super fast. It's
So
like
why would you stick
a
your
fight
hand
or flight situation.
anywhere
Yeah, flight or
near?
flight situation, you'll just
I would
snap.
pull the kids
Not
away.
if you have to reach out into the water. If the,
No,
if
no,
the gator
it
is
came out of the water.
Yeah,
It-
so
it was
you
like
said it was only the-
chasing us.
so
Oh
it
my
was
God.
like so now it was chasing you because you
That's
said
what I said.
you said
Wait, were you
you
listening?
said the snout came up.
Yeah, it came up and then it turned around and it started chasing us out.
You wouldn't have outrun a gator if it was chasing you.
Well, that's why
Really?
she
Is
had
it
to use the
that
spoon.
I don't think you would have outrun a gator.
Sounds like the water boy.
Really?
I don't know.
Did they get that fast?
You can.
Well, when we saw it move initially, we started running and then it was behind us.
I've seen one video of a man
different.
out. I don't think he ran away. He didn't run away from it, but a gator was propped up in his
Oh,
offensive position.
Yeah, they hold their mouths open.
And he whacked it with a pan, and that made it turn around. But it was. I don't believe it was moving. I
But
believe it was
a pretty
standing there.
small gator. Like as a kid, you know, it seems really big, but looking back, it was pretty small.
My God.
If it was out lunging though and chasing, like you said, you would not have. I don't think you would have been able to outrun that.
We
How
started
far
running
was
before
the
it.
distance? Like how long? How much did you run?
How far? Well, it was like maybe maybe like 30 or 40 feet away from where her mom was, but we started making our way over there.
Okay, I don't know how much it is in meters.
It
but-
doesn't sound because if you were reaching out there and poking it with a stick and you're a child,
Uh-huh.
your arm's not that long. That gator's pretty close. Baby arm, child arm with a stick.
I mean, it's pretty big stick, it's pretty long.
If a gator lunges,
It didn't lunge like when we poked it with the stick. It just like shook its head like really angrily.
It's
like,
like, what was
took
that?
its, yeah.
What you want? Get a fight on.
And then of course we start making loud noises as kids. So then I guess it felt threatened and it started to come after us. It did have to get out of the water, and we already had started running at that point.
I don't know, like mom reflexes is pretty.
Exactly.
pretty
yeah.
amazing.
Like if their kid's in danger.
Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause I heard stories
Okay.
where like my mom, like she like saw the corner of her eyes while she was doing dishes. Like my sister when she was little, she was like running around and she kind of like had the spider senses. She was like, she's gonna trip, so she like put on her
no.
feet because she was doing the dishes, and she caught my sister as she was falling like behind her back.
Oh.
Like they have some like superhuman
Cute.
senses, like when their kid is in danger. You know, I would be surprised if she suddenly got like.
Okay.
Was this the same friend that
Smack.
you were on the raft with? in the water?
Same friend.
So this same mother let you float out to sea without paying any attention, but somehow turned
Now I
into
believe.
Spider-Man when there was a gator present 30, 40 feet away
Yeah,
that she
I
couldn't see.
believe it.
I think the time that we were at the beach, it was actually just my grandma watching us. So I don't
Okay.
think her family was there, but her older brother was there because they were friends with my brother.
We will have to vote now.
Florida stories.
I think Ina was made up.
Yeah, I think this is true.
Okay.
I think this is true. I'm gonna say true.
Calli says true. Good.
What do you say?
Maybe it's just because I'm Austrian. But she gets into so much trouble, and I think this just like look at the text up there. That sounds so ridiculous.
Well, that's unbelievably believable.
But if it is true, I really worry about like your childhood.
I told you all her stories, like her life.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
I was looking forward to your stories. I will say this is false.
Okay. We'll see. We'll
He's a
see.
non-believer.
Kuda says.
I'm trying to remember what I said for the other ones. I'll say false.
Okay. Yes, we have been through all the stories.
And now we
Alright.
see.
We will now
we'll
take
see
a
the
look
truth.
at all that. Since we were just with Ame, I say we will look at Ame's.
Okay.
Okay.
Like.
Curious.
Dun, dun,
Where
dun,
is it?
dun.
I bet she's got 2 lies in there.
Oh, don't say it. Don't
Okay,
say it.
okay.
I will go one by one.
Okay.
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 So here are her prompts. Oopsie. Oh yeah. And please tell me the first one. Read it again and tell me if it was true or false.
I almost got struck by lightning when my foot got stuck in a pool.
Was
False. Okay, I just want to say before this, I did not read what you sent me. I thought it was 2 lies and 1 truth, so I only have 1 truth.
Nani?
Because I thought that was I didn't know you could change it. I didn't know that you would give me a different prompt, so I just saw 2, 1, so there's only
it's
1
fine.
true.
Okay. This
Sorry.
was false. Everybody who voted
Wait.
on the where's the first one? I'm a story one. The people who said false originally will get a point. That was Gura and Calli.
Whoa.
So
Did I get all of it wrong?
1, Gura and Calli. There we go. 1 point for you. Next story was. Please read it.
I almost got lost at sea on a big floaty with my friend. This one's true.
You swam all the way back with the
Yeah.
big floaty?
Out of these ones, this is the most realistic one, I would
Yeah.
say.
So the alligator was
I don't know,
false.
I just feel like I can see you like running from an alligator, like friend mom's back.
So yeah, my friend's mom saved us from an unshated alligator with wooden spoon. It's false.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I got it.
For the second story, the people who said true were only Gura.
사스가.
Nice.
Gura gets a point and up to 2, leading now. The last story was false, and everybody who said false was Gura, me. Okay, Gura and me get a point. Damn, Gura, you got all the stories right.
사스가.
Wow.
Her sleep.
You know her too well, my
Not the Watson.
Okay, the next one. Let's look at Calli's story.
All right.
Oh, this.
So let's read the first one.
All right. I played drums in a contest with no experience and saved the song single-handedly. This is true.
This is true.
This is true.
Really?
It's a true story. Yep.
God damn it. Okay, everybody who said true then was. Let me scroll. Okay, first, Calli story. True. Gura, me.
Oh.
Gura and me. We got it. Oopsie. Up to 2. Oopsie. OBS, please. Have the
OBS.
time. 4 points for Gura already.
Oh my god.
Okay, second one, please.
Me and my sister were scouted as child actors, but it was a scam.
This is.
This is true. Which means the pig story is false, but
It's so real.
I'm so excited about it.
Just too excited.
someone.
About that.
Okay, so that prank actually was done at my school, but it was done before I entered the high school. So I just remembered it.
But
Yeah.
for your second story, everybody said it was true, so everybody gets a point here. Yatta!
It's not that Mama Mori wasn't smart enough for it. It's that she loved me and my sister so much. And seeing our faces get so excited, she just wanted to make us happy. I'll always remember that.
Okay, let's see if who voted for false for the last one. Calli.
Only
Ame gets a point. Up to 2. All right, there's still everything in there. You can still change it up. Now to my stories. Ta-da!
This one has to be true.
Which one? The first one?
The first one.
Yeah.
When living in Japan, I befriended someone only to hang with their cat. False.
I knew it!
No.
I will say that when I recently, my most recent stay in Japan, the 1-year stay, I was like hoping for, like I was thinking like maybe I should make friends with people who have cats specifically, but I never actually like ended up doing that. But yeah, it's definitely a believable story. Well,
Yeah, with how much you love cats.
so first Kiwawa's story. Who said false? Calli!
Yep.
Yep.
Wow!
I knew it. I knew the cat thing was a curveball.
She tricked us.
2 points in total now. Okay, the second story. My family was robbed on my birthday because I thought it was my brother. This is true. This is true, and I feel like there was a little bit more to it, but yeah. If you want to hear the full story, there's a clip about it.
Time to watch the
Watch the clip.
Yeah.
KFP knew the
If
real
you look up
answer.
Kiwawa robbed birthday, then you will find the full story. I was kind of like scared of the dark after this for a while.
Yeah,
I even remember that the person was standing right next to me in the night. Like I woke up like half. It was dark.
Like
and
exactly. That's what I found that weird. Cause like I was like, if you were sleeping in the living room and they were like digging around.
Yeah, they were around me. I just thought it was my brother because I only saw like the silhouette of some legs right next to me.
Scary.
But imagine if I would have reacted, he might have smacked me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody who said true for this one is only Calli.
Me.
Interesting. Okay. And the last story was I almost got into a famous Japanese idol group, but rejected them. This is also true.
I knew it! Just like Gura got all of them right for Ame, I got all of them right for Kiara.
She knows.
Yeah. There's also more to this. There's also a clip for that, so please look it up. The people who said true for this one. Everybody!
Could I be clip watcher or could I be just instinct?
I just know Kiara.
Did you know any of these stories?
No, not a single one. But
I mean, she gets the second one with you not wanting to sleep like uncomfortably.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's listen to Goobity Buzz stories. Where are they? Oh my god, I'm getting confused with all these layers. Gosh.
Dun-dun.
Are they? Reveal. Here.
Dun-dun.
Ta-da!
Dun-dun.
First one, please.
I can tear an apple in half with my bare hands.
Is this
Can you?
true or false?
This is true.
I know it!
All right, we're going to grocery store.
You put the meteor, you put the meat of your thumb, right? This part, I can't really describe it, and you put that
Yeah.
on the top.
But then
and
when you did
tuck
the
your
hand
finger-
movements, you went like.
Because I had to figure out how to fake it, because I do know. You take it, you tuck your fingers underneath.
Oh, I should have seen through that.
Leave it to us, guys. We will test this out later.
Yeah. I'll prove it.
Okay,
see.
I gave a point
Strength of
to
Japanese
Calli
apples.
for this one because she was the only one guessing that right.
Oh.
Next story, please.
I cut a skirt shorter and shorter until it became a belt because it had holes.
What about that one?
That's false.
I knew it! I said true!
I mean, Kiwawa get a point for that. Good job, us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and the third story, please.
I once used a body massager and my finger to whip eggs.
This is true, isn't it?
This is false.
It does sound pretty.
I've seen a video on it, but I was like, no, that's icky.
So it works?
Yeah,
I
there's
can't imagine it
people
even
do
working.
it. Just grab a fork, like you guys said.
my
Just grab a
God.
fork. And I wouldn't put protein powder in eggs. That's
Yeah, that sounds
disgusting.
yucky.
Does sound gross.
Not
I
in an
should've known when you
omelet.
said protein powder.
I was trying to make it sound like a fault, you know?
It was, 3 people got points for that. Okay, that was good at stories. Last but not least, we have stories. Let's find out which one is true here. Please read the first one.
I once sprayed water on a classmate's face when I had my mouth full of water.
It's true.
It is true.
Even though I said false, but afterwards I was like, that's probably true.
It is very true.
What?
I'm pretty sure I remember they said hi. I kind of also wanted to say hi back, but I realized my mouth was full of water, so I was like,
Why did you not swallow?
because I was in a hurry to get back to class. So I wasn't thinking much. I wasn't in a hurry.
Multitasking. Okay, the people who said this was true was only Gura.
Oh.
Probably winner here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, opposite. 7. And then the second story.
The bard renewed a single book from the library for over a year.
This was.
False.
Yay!
Okay. Everybody who said
They
false
didn't let
was
me do it.
Ame. Only Ame.
Lied about Kurobashi Papa.
I bought the book afterwards because they would have
buy
let.
the book.
Yeah, I have it.
Because
they
I
wouldn't
asked,
let me.
why didn't you buy the book? You're like, I mean, no money.
Back then I couldn't buy the book, so I tried to return it. And as soon as they returned it to the shelf, I'll borrow it again. But I wasn't renewing it over and over for a year.
Oh, a slight discrepancy. I see.
There were times I didn't have it because someone else borrowed it, but like I kept going back to the library over and over to borrow the same book. But it wasn't like. You're not allowed to renew it after like 3 times or something. Because it's a public library.
Yeah, so must be a
first serve.
maximum.
You snooze, you lose.
God damn
Wait,
it.
was Kurobashi Papa is in the book?
Yeah,
right?
he is.
Okay.
Last one.
I aced the course while only attending a single lecture during the entire semester. It is true.
Yeah.
Oh, you had 2 truths. Because I only actually asked her for 1 truth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thank you. I said if you want to do more, feel free to add more. Oh, masaka.
Huh?
Damn, respect.
Yeah, it was an easy Photoshop course. So.
Oh, okay. This one was true. So Calli and Ame get a point. Oh. There's good stuff. Does this mean
There's a
They're
tie.
tied?
we might have a tie, which we might?
Oh.
Oh, talk about it. Let me get rid of these pictures.
Oh.
How?
Why is my score so? It means I trust you guys too much.
What do we do about this? I guess it's just a tie is a tie.
Looks like we're gonna have to duplicate your
Oh, it's
detective
so weird.
license. I'll be taking my copy.
You just got lucky.
You're in the
Right.
Damn, that was fun. I learned some things about you guys too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's super fun.
Ina needs to not be deceived so easily, or
I just trust you guys too much.
I learned something. If you tell a slightly dramatic story, most everyone will believe it.
You were so excited about the pigs.
I know, right? But
Yeah, that was
also
good,
the
that got
Mama
me.
Mori one was pretty good because everybody was just like, oh, like seriously listening. Like, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
But did you even have like friends uncle with pigs? Was that also
No,
non-existent?
no.
Nothing. No
No.
pigs.
No pig farm.
Have you ever touched a pig?
No.
Damn it!
I knew the tape was a BS.
She said it was soft because pigs are very rough.
So we tape what is stuck to a pig.
I see.
That's
Of
true.
course,
That's
Ame
true.
would know.
That's true.
Well, that concludes the show, everybody. Yeah. That was unbelievably believable. Thank you for the wonderful stories.
That was fun.
Yeah, thank you for listening, chat. And if you want to hear like more explanations about these true crazy stories that the girls have, maybe you can ask them to follow up on it in the future in their stream.
Get the clips.
All your true stories, have you ever mentioned them on stream?
I think mine did it
I
once.
think I did before.
I must have mentioned breaking an apple. Maybe not me personally, but like, did you know?
Oh,
The drumming one I did.
you
I
did?
do believe I told.
Ah, okay,
Might have been
okay.
during members, but
So some stories have been told before, but maybe also some new ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was our stream for today.
Yeah, and now it's Ira's birthday time.
Happy birthday, Iris!
Happy birthday!
Let's go watch her!
Yeah, let's go to Iris'
watch
stream.
Iris stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
And we are gonna practice.
Oh yeah.
More dance,
Yeah,
more
we got
dance.
dance. We got dance rehearsal.
Yeah.
More dances.
So
Yay.
I'll see you guys soon. And in German we say
Auf
Wiedersehen. And Otsume.
See you guys later.
Bye. Bye.